How's it going, everybody? This is the Uncanny Omar with
the amazing Amanda.
And what are we doing?
Our Saturday live stream.
All right. How about you scoot over a little bit?
Yeah,
there we go. How is everybody doing this fine Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon or Sunday, depending on where you live?
Yep.
Hopefully everybody's staying safe and away from this nasty weather. I know we got some up here in Kentucky, so I can't imagine what it's like down south. I checked on some of my viewers yesterday on our Discord, and a little bit of damage here and there, but everybody seems to be okay and safe. So that's important.
Very important.
So yeah, Amanda's joining me today to help us out. Melanie is taking a day off to get ready for some schoolwork and stuff like that. So
yes,
thank you everybody for joining us.
Exactly.
And so any questions will now be addressed to Amanda.
Oh no!
Any comic book questions, any music or movie questions addressed to me.
Clearly.
Always.
Yeah. And for those of you who may be seeing me for the first time, I host our weekly Reels Talk show.
You do.
On Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live. Me and Omar talk about all things comic book, movies, and TV shows. So if you like any of that and like some hot takes or like seeing me wrong sometimes, then go ahead and check that out. We'll have a show this coming Wednesday too.
Yeah. Will she sing the jingle? That is true. You got to practice.
I was practicing.
She was practicing.
With a British accent. It's not looking good,
pretty awful, even though she has no idea where apparently the EU is.
Yes.
Berserker has a slipcase edition. It has a standard deluxe hardcover, and then it's got the signed edition too, which of course some of you all know the signed edition is insanely overpriced because they made a mistake and didn't sell that much. So I guess, I don't know. If you were able to lock one in, good on you. And if you weren't and it canceled your order, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Man.
Did I enjoy, I will be honest, my overview, I keep my personal opinions to myself. I enjoyed about a third of the book. I thought it was really cool that it brought back memories of playing those games. As the series went on, it got kind of silly, and I'm like, do I really need to read about this character and the narrative behind him? Why he's doing certain things? Not really. I did like the Arkham Knights series by Peter Tomasi, though, and Victor Bogdanove. I thought it was excellent. Yeah.
Look at this. Rob D. Hello, Amanda and Omar. I'm about 300 pages into Superman Triangle era.
Are you liking it? Are you liking that era? I'm a big fan. Wild Robot's out today, Omar. You're going to see it.
Well,
yeah, we are tomorrow. So it's
hopefully
one of my good friends worked on it, so I need to support, him, because of big major movie studios. I gotta support him.
Yeah,
I need to remind him to watch my show, though.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna go and see his movies.
He's working on Dogman. That's his next movie, so we'll probably interview him on Reels Talk.
Oh no, that's not what we're not supposed to talk about. Robert Rodriguez, a must do. Reels Talk about Netflix Rebel Ridge. Damn good movie. I am curious. It's on my watch list. Seen it? No, I've not watched it yet because I had to go through Nobody Wants This and binge that first.
It's a very tropey movie in like the way that movies like Walking Tall or any of these movies, guy gets in trouble in a small town and now has to fight his way through justice, and I dug it. I thought it was a fun movie. I thought it was choreographed really well too.
Yeah, I think that was the one that originally what's his name from
Reacher?
Star Wars.
It reminds me of the Reacher type of character.
No, originally the main character was supposed to be
John Boyega?
Yes, it was supposed to be John Boyega, but then he pulled out for whatever reason. I don't remember what the reason was. That's why, originally I think he was supposed to be the one.
Gotcha.
As the lead in that one. Whoa, Boo, you did scare me.
No, you did not scare me. More of a rectangle person what are we talking about now?
About the triangle hair.
Oh, the triangle hair.
Yeah, you're good, Cody.
These comments, man, you never know where they're gonna go.
I know. Amanda, why does no one ever talk about the excellent Steve Martin, Michael Caine film Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? That's a good question.
It's a great movie.
I don't know. Are you suggesting that we do that on Reels Talk one day?
Why does nobody really talk about My Blue Heaven? Is that the one that no one talks about?
Oh yeah, they never talk about that.
Because it's not that good of a movie.
Well, there's always reasons. It's awesome to see Amanda today, but how am I supposed to get my Melanie laugh fixed? We can record it and play it for you randomly throughout the stream. That way you will
That's what you want. Amanda cracks up at a lot of things too.
I do. Just depends on what we're talking about.
Yes, I always think of that too. She's not a she hasn't. You haven't seen any Kevin Smith movies, right? Or
No, that's not true. I have.
What have
I've
you
seen
seen?
Dogma.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, and I think I've seen one of the Clerks.
One of the Clerks. There's 3.
No, but I know I've seen other
That's
movies.
from the first Clerks.
Oh, gotcha.
Would you like to make her? Anyway, I gotta bleep myself out. Has Marvel made any comment concerning the Black Costume Omnibus? They did reach back out to me, and I think they've already sent some stuff to retailers, and I think it's the same way that they did the Spider-Man by Spencer 2. It's a PDF of the page. That's what I was told. And I don't know if your retailer, wherever you bought it, has contacted you or not. Rebel Ridge rules. What's up, Eric? How are you, my friend?
Eric. How's it going?
Hola de Argentina. Am I the only one who wants Alan Davis's clandestine Omni? No, but some of it is going to be available in one of those Onslaught Omnis, right? X-Men and the Clandestine? Yeah. Where's Man-Thing Marvel Masterworks?
Oh, yeah, it's a good question.
That comes out towards the end of the month, right? I think that comes out towards the end of the month. And what's up, Derek? How's it going, man? Hope your leg is feeling better. I still haven't seen last Saturday's live stream yet. No spoilers.
Is there anything that's worth spoiling?
Derek opened up a big ninja gym in his hometown.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that what Conquer Ninja
is? Yeah.
I like that. So I'm curious about what you guys do there. And is it for all ages?
Ninja stuff.
Ninja stuff,
dude.
Clearly.
Come on.
Hey, Philip's curious. Which are the best runs to start reading? Catwoman, Wonder Woman, and Suicide Squad? Also, Omar, what's your favorite Street Fighter series?
Street Fighter 3 is perfection. Like, I love Super Street Fighter 2. That's my favorite one. But when 3 came out, especially Third Impact, Second Strike was good.
Mm-hmm.
But that third one was so good, man. It was so well balanced and all the super. I miss that era. I played like 30 minutes of 6, I'll be honest, and just, it's not the same. Suicide Squad, I would go with Ostrander's run. Wonder Woman, I would go with either Greg Rucka's run or George Perez's run, and Catwoman, Ed Brubaker's run. But if you want like super sexy time Catwoman, that would probably be the Jim Ballant era.
There we go.
Catwoman, yeah.
Oh, Rob does like the Triangle.
Oh, good.
So,
the X-III reprint comes out the day after my birthday. I can't wait. Well, I can't wait for you to get it, brother. That's awesome.
Triangles. What is happening?
Sean DeSook, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
By the way, our first round of giveaway prices went out this week. I contacted all the winners.
Nice.
I try to supply tracking numbers, but when you're delivering 20 packages to the post office, it's a bit of a nightmare. So good journey to all those packages. Some of them are from overseas and some of them are to America. And our second batch is going out this week too.
May they all be on the wings of Hermes.
Where are you going with that?
Now it right safely.
Currently 250 pages into Gotham Central too. Yes, Gotham Central is one of my all-time favorites. Why don't you read Alex's comment?
Yes. Bonjour, Amanda. And bonjour, Omar.
Whoa.
Bonjour to le monde.
Wow.
I've been watching a lot of Emily in Paris. So
oh, my God.
I'm getting good at my French.
That's awful.
Bonjour, Alex. So glad
to see you, buddy.
Stream, man. Halloween time. Charlie Brown, Grinch, or Ooh. That's a great.
For this household, it's always Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, might as well be.
But Charlie Brown's too.
Yes, Charlie Brown's is.
But like the Great Pumpkin, yeah, I think that's what my wife watches. For Christmas, it's usually I'm trying to think. It's Scrooged, A Christmas Story, and maybe also Nightmare Before Christmas and Christmas Vacation. What about you? Do you have a tradition?
For what? For Christmas or Halloween? For Halloween, Nightmare Before Christmas, always Charlie Brown, and then Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yeah.
Just the first one. The second one that they came out with a couple years ago.
I remember the first time I saw it was at your house. I'd never seen Hocus Pocus. Yes. Mm-hmm. I got it confused with Practical Magic.
Which is amazing. I've also seen that film.
Different movie.
Brian, did you visit the farmer's market at the Grove? We did not, did we?
No, we drank. Walked around the area with Barnes & Noble because there's no way Amanda was going to miss this thing.
Yes.
So we couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Go visit anything.
Exactly. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about. Last week, the beginning of last week, we were in LA, me and Omar, to interview the creative team behind the Vault Comics graphic novel Dying Inside.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. They were doing a signing at the Barnes & Nobles at the Grove in LA. My first time being in like actual LA. I've been in like Anaheim for like Disneyland, but never like in LA.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, it is.
A little more expensive, but it's really cool. Hi, Omar and Amanda. I hope you are well. Omar, I saw Jake's video, and he talked about how people were coming to you at Spider-Man Black Custom Era. People can be crazy and ignorant. Yeah, it's I understand the frustration, and you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I will say that it's different. You know, I think a lot of people realize I don't work for Marvel. I can just let them know what's going on, and when they don't get what they want, some people, not everybody, of course, some people kind of lose their minds and they start pointing fingers and saying, you know, ridiculous things that, you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know, just like, you know, that, people have shared Reddit threads with me. Just look how crazy Reddit is. And I'm not going to say any names, but I was really disappointed to see some of those names on the Reddit thread because some of those people I've been answering questions for 4 years in a row on every Saturday stream. And I'm like, really, this is where we're at now. You're going to blame me for not calling out. Like, they were like, why didn't he call Marvel out? I'm like, I don't know how much more you want me to do, man. I pointed out the page. If I didn't point it out, you wouldn't know about it and be complaining about it. So it's almost becoming like this full circle ridiculous's. Like,
it's circular.
But I get it. People are frustrated, so I let things slide. And you know, you just, when you're in that position, you know, you have to. And I'm also not the only one that gets early advance copies.
It's true.
You know, you try to yell at the other guy. This is what I'm saying. Anyway, let's keep going.
There we go. Hey, there we go. RG98. Hey, Omar, really enjoying that Claremont and Byrne on Iron Fist. Where does he go next?
Power Man and Iron Fist is excellent, dude, because the series was canceled due to sales. So they did something really cool. They decided to put both Luke Cage and Iron Fist together into one book, and it became, the Power Man and Iron Fist series.
That's awesome. Hey, Omar, have you ever thought about expanding your top 10 most wanted videos to have one centered around most wanted Omni expansions?
Like what happened with Iron Fist and Captain Britain. Oh, that's a good idea. Dude, no, I haven't, but that's a really good idea. Write that down, Amanda.
Okay.
Are you actually writing it down?
Let me get my notes page. Hold on. No, I'm going to take
You're on Instagram.
I'm going to take a screenshot of the question, and then there we go.
It's a joke between Melanie and I. Every time I tell her to write something down, she never does. All right. What's up, Chris? We thankfully got through Hurricane without too many issues.
Glad to hear it.
Question: with Batman: The Last Halloween now starting, what long-delayed sequel series is a favorite of yours? It would have to be one of the manga that I've been waiting decades for. Bleach. I'm actually the Bleach series is pretty good because it ended bad. It ended bad. Maybe when Kevin Smith comes back and finishes out his Black Cat series, that might be good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There we go. Have any of us seen Transformers 1 yet?
Yes, I loved it.
Yes.
Oh, I loved it, man. It was, you know, to me, 86, nothing gets better than 86. But it was good.
Special place in his heart.
It was good. I like the voice actors. I like the plot. It borrowed a lot of elements from the IDW Phase 1, especially with the character of Megatron, if you haven't read it. And lots of Easter eggs, not just for Transformers fans, but also like Key and Peele fans.
Oh.
So, because he's one of the
that's right, he's one of the characters.
He does the Bumblebee's voice.
Yeah.
But it was excellent. It was excellent. And I was like, who's Alita 1? This voice sounds familiar. And by the end of it, I was like, oh, it's what's her name? Natasha Romanoff.
ScarJo.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, how'd you feel about Chris Hemsworth's
He grew on me. He's good, man.
Okay,
He's good.
Because I've heard like he was good like as well, whatever Optimus Prime.
He brings it. He brings it.
Yeah.
He's got that
It's
the guy is actually pretty good with his range in acting, man.
He is.
For such a, you know, you have the stereotypes of like big, good-looking dudes.
Can't act. That's only The Rock.
Wow.
What?
I am not calling anyone else. I do like Street Fighter 2010, but the whole title was Street Fighter 2010, the final
There
fight.
we go.
Orma, I've never really read any stories with Ultron in them, and I'm interested in doing so. What are some of your favorite? My all-time favorite is Ultron Unlimited. It is from the George Perez and Kurt Busiek run. It's in the first omnibus. Oh, it's so good. I was hoping they would borrow that line that Thor says, "I will have words with the Ultron" in the movie, but they didn't. Oh man, it's so good, dude. Omar, why has Marvel slowed down on the Mighty Marvel Masterworks? They're still coming out. Maybe they're spacing them out and to focus on other things. I'm not really sure. Hey guys, has the Amalgam Omnibus been delayed? I've seen some sites. The last date I had was actually the last day of the year, like December 31st, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. Some people have already gotten it though, like some of the creators. Die Hard is the best.
We had this discussion.
We did Die Hard last year, right? You had never seen it. And
I'd never seen it, so we did it during our during the winter month, during December.
So during October, what we're gonna do is let people vote for like some of horror movies that
that's gonna be this week, starting this week.
Yeah,
right?
That's gonna be this week. So I'll put something up tomorrow, like put up a poll on page.
But we will do an extra show for Joker, just because I know Omar's really looking forward to reviewing Folio.
That was sarcasm. You're making sure. Are we getting any Hellblazer Volume 1 on? We are. Yeah, the Jamie Delano run is coming out.
There we go.
Thanks, Blas. Dude, that's the kindest thing Blas has ever said about me.
Don't know why people are the messenger. That's true. And then
well, because I think what happens is whenever you're dealing with a big corporation, it's like, oh, this guy's the face of it, and he says, he knows them well, and like he can't make this, I get it.
We can only do so much.
And I get people's frustration, but I can't, I can just let them know what's going on, and whatever they decide to do is up to them.
Yeah. Oh, Rob said he's going to be watching Halloween 2, 1981 on Halloween.
I like that movie. I like Halloween 2. You know what? One of my guilty pleasures is actually Halloween 4. I love Halloween 4.
Yeah.
I thought it was excellent. And it was supposed to be a lot bloodier too.
Which one is Jason's face?
That is the Friday the 13th franchise.
I can't wait for Omar to educate me.
That's another franchise.
Well, then again, that was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
That confused me. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Omar, can you please email me? Okay. Some Dread custom binds if you want it. Also,
had you
Judge Anderson PSI file?
Oh, you do, dude? Did you email me and I just didn't email you back?
It's a great question.
Sorry, man. I need to get on that. If you did.
I'll help him check his email.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. Cody's saying the best Christmas movies are Christmas Vacation, Story, Grinch, Year Without Santa Claus. And now, thank you, Cody. Thank you. Your validation.
You're dead to me, Cody. You're dead to me.
Omar is not a Will Ferrell fan. So every time someone says any Will Ferrell movie is pretty good, I think an angel loses his ways.
I think I die a little more inside. But you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Bradley's who's the first person you interviewed? That's a good question. Who is the first person you ever interviewed?
That was a great question. I don't know.
I mean, because you interviewed people on About Heroes, right?
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Peter Cohen, the voice of Optimus Prime, was my childhood dream to interview, and I got to interview him twice. And I gave him the idea of voicemails. He's like, no one's ever told me that. And he did a voicemail for me and Melanie as Optimus Prime, and then my buddy Dan got Eeyore, and he was like, well, I gotta keep it. It's still Hey, the adorable Brett Hogan. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, you took the kids to see Transformers 1. They loved it, and I hope it's a sequel for their sake. I hope it didn't get to number 1. Beetlejuice is still kind of inching everyone out. Yeah, it's pretty good. But I hope it's making enough money that they want to make more. This one right here?
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll try it. How would you say this gentleman's name?
21 Roy?
No.
Olivier Coipel.
Coipel? Okay. Let me try it. Olivier Coipel.
Coipel. Okay.
Is that right? Did I get it?
Someone tell us in the chat.
I love his artwork. I hate that you're trying to make me say it 3 times. Dude, what is up, man? Coming at you from Sentinel Comics Store.
Hey.
How are you, brother?
How's the business this morning?
Well, he's down south. How's the weather?
Yeah, are you guys even open? I know a lot of people have been just like staying closed because of what's going on.
What's up, Marvel Bab? Hope all is well with both of you and all in the chat.
Yes.
Omar acting like Van Wilder.
Write that down. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly
I haven't seen that movie forever. See, Scott knows what's up. Not only X1999, but there's a couple of other series by Clamp that the ladies just left behind, and I'm like, or Heavy Metal Bastard. Come on, where are we with this stuff? Omar, when will you do an overview with the DC's Finest? I know people are super excited for that. I think it comes out the first week of November. So I'll do the first 2, and then my buddy Dom will be doing overviews on the channel on Tuesdays for the DC's Finest, because he's really excited about them. And it's one of those things that we have been talking about behind the scenes, how he wants to help out the channel a little more. So you'll be seeing him a lot more on the channel. So I'm glad, because I mean he's young and you get that fresh take on stuff. But I'll be doing some stuff from time to time.
There we go. Cody's asking if we liked it more than the recent TM. We did like that TMNT movie.
I did like that really TMNT movie. Yes. I'll be honest. I think, it's Transformers. So for me, I think I did like it a little more. I think I did like it just a little more. Let me get some super chats.
Hey, Bruce.
Since you are both on Beetlejuice is set for video on demand.
Whoa! Wow, that just came out.
This is what's going on, right, Bruce? They're not giving enough time for the theaters.
Is Beetlejuice Warner Brothers?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Well, that's
remember I sat next to that lady that's doing the marketing. That's just crazy. Wild Robot, October. We're gonna go see it this weekend.
Yeah, and that's like
that's gonna make people go, well, I'll just wait for my kids to go see it.
September 29th. That's literally a month from now.
Yeah. So, man, thanks for letting us know.
I appreciate that.
All right. Rank from best to worst. Polka Dot Man, Maxi Zeus, Condiment King, Animal Vegetable Mineral Man, Nuclear Man, Egg Food Crazy Quilt, and Film Freak. Oh, okay. From the best.
Starting with the best, right?
I'm gonna start with the best. I'm gonna go with the Condiment King, but this is different versions, right? Polka Dot Man, Egg Food, Crazy Quilt, then the Maxi Zeus, Animal Vegetable Mineral Man, and Film Freak, and then at the very freaking bottom is Nuclear Man, because he ruined that dang movie. And I get that it was Christopher Reeve. Remember when we watched this?
Yes,
Superman 4,
I remember. Yes. Oh gosh. I feel like they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel with those superheroes or those super villains.
Hey, Omar, you coining the hunt is half the fun was such a solid truth. Thank you, man. It is. Like, there's a joy about finding something that you've been looking for. And the older you get, the more you realize how fast time goes by, because you find a volume that you didn't realize you were looking for 20 years ago. And you're like, oh, I just realized that I've been looking for this 20 years. It's crazy. It is really a good feeling, man. Joker should have stand alone. Same with Grease.
I love that you put Grease and Joker in the same sentence, because that is not where I thought that was going. But also, I agree.
Hi, could you do a review of the Catwoman Soul Stealer graphic novel? Would you?
Yeah, I'll do one. Yeah.
Okay, Amanda will do it.
Yes.
Which Soul Stealer? Which one is that? Good day, my comic historians. Question: where exactly does Spider-Girl fit into the reading order of Spider-Man Omnibus? And will there be an omnibus of Spider-Girl?
It's a good question.
Okay, so I can't answer the second part, because even if I knew, I can't say anything until announcements are made. So hopefully we'll get back to some announcements soon, because I will have August and September for 2025, which is crazy to think about, fairly soon. Okay. As far as the reading order of Spider-Girl, it doesn't really fit into the continuity of Peter Parker, but if you want some hope in life, read it after the Clone Sagas, because something happens in Revelations that made a lot of us angry. So if you read it after Clone Saga or the Spider-Man Revelations, then it'll give you some hope as far as like creators and editors and just comic book stories. And I don't want to spoil what happens in Spider-Man Revelations, but that's where I would read it if you're reading Spider-Man in reading order.
All right, I looked up that Soul Stealer. I will definitely review that.
Okay.
It's written by the author who writes the ACOTAR series, the Fairy Smut. So yeah,
I'm out.
I will review that.
I'm out
because that's interesting.
You and Melanie can review that. I got that one, John. I got that one.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, Omar, DC hasn't made a trade paperback for the original founder and leader of the Justice League, Triumph. No, they haven't. I'm surprised they didn't do, like, my dream mapping of JLA would have included the Triumph series by Grant Morrison. Not by Grant Morrison, I'm sorry. The Triumph series in there too. I feel like they left out some stories just by calling it JLA by Grant Morrison. And I still would have done Aztec too, even though they wrote it. So
yeah. Have I ever watched the 80s horror films Waxwork House or Night of the Creeps? No, I do not think so. But I'm glad you're giving Omar suggestions. I did watch the bed one. That's not an 80s horror
We
film.
watched the stupid Waxworks
House of Wax.
That's it.
Is that? Oh, is it based off of that one?
No, it is
no,
not.
it's not. I didn't think so.
Saturday stream Omar. I can understand the frustration about the misprint. Yeah, come back for the AMA to know my real feelings.
Yes, exactly.
Horror movies for Amanda to watch.
I do want to watch.
Talk to me. That was a good one.
I heard good things about it.
The book I bought with the gift card. He was one of our winners.
Nice, Carlos. Congratulations.
What'd you get, dude? Each day of the year, you can fit Zack Snyder's Justice League 3
that's not true.
I don't know
Never.
why it should be a different.
Never.
I actually like Zack Snyder's Justice League. Some people didn't.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I watch that again.
Will Ferrell is great. It deserves an
Thank
Oscar.
you, Jiminy Jillikers.
Who is that?
Oh, that's Fallout Boy.
Thank you, Jiminy Jillikers, for bringing it up. AMA Omar. Yes.
He knows.
Yeah, AMA Omar is drinking a little bit though. Omar emailed ages ago, and then in a stream a while back, he said you get in touch.
This sounds about right.
I'm so sorry.
But, does happen super live.
But Amanda did write something.
Yep, I wrote.
Or she's
down.
texting Fallout Boy.
I'm not texting Fallout Boy.
I'd rather pretend Wonder Woman 84 didn't happen. I think a lot of us did. But I mean, and there's no more sequels, right?
No more sequels because it's all being redone now, and it's a shame because they had Pedro Pascal's a great actor. It was an interesting premise, but the way that it was executed just wasn't worth it.
Wait, we both pronounced it right? There's no way both of us
yeah, that's a good...
Have a good weekend. Have a great week. You seem like good people. Thank you, Earl Smith. We are okay people. Sorry. Look. Amazing.
Okay. Thank you, Earl.
Actually, that's a good book title. Sorry, I meant Amanda. Hey, Omar and Amanda, could you do a review of Cap? Yes, Amanda's going to do it.
I'm going to do one.
She found out who's writing it.
I know. Yep.
They write fairy smut.
They already wrote it. It's already been out. Yes. I remember seeing this and thought, should I read this? Now I will do it for you.
All right. Kyle the Mighty.
Just
from buddy Kyle.
Thank you.
Oh, darn. There's supposed to be a message in there.
Oh,
anyway, got the prize. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. Congratulations to everybody. And like I said, even if you didn't win, I still do giveaways. I just did a Micronauts giveaway last week. I gave away 2 copies of Micronauts Omnis. So make sure you always wait, this is like self-promotion. Make sure you always watch the videos, because sometimes I just send people stuff.
He's like Santa Claus.
Like
I mean, I'm not saying
like a Dan Mora Santa Claus, yes.
Yeah.
Super sexy Santa Claus.
Super sexy,
yeah,
yes.
that's
like Klaus.
That one.
Like
Klaus.
Yeah,
that guy.
Like
that
Klaus.
guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of that, old reader, new reader comes back this Tuesday.
That was a weird trend.
Well, because we did Klaus.
I know, I remember that, but also.
Can I finish?
No, go ahead.
Oh my God, it's gonna become like Melanie and I again. Okay, so old reader, new reader comes back. We're doing Fantastic Four by Mark Waid and Mike Waringo Omnibus. So I can't wait to talk about that this Tuesday. And then we're also coming back because we missed last month to do Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And it's going to be a big panel. I think Tina wants to join in on that.
Yeah,
she also read
panel.
it.
Yeah,
it's Maddie and a couple of other people.
It's a really, if you haven't read Beneath the Trees, Patrick Horvath, I recommend. It's pretty good.
And I actually got to talk to IDW yesterday because we're planning some things for New York Comic Con. And yeah, I can't wait to talk about something else. Patrick Horvath related.
Really?
Inside Out 2 got 100 days.
Oh, until it came out on VOD.
That's Disney though,
yeah,
right?
It's Disney, and which my daughter has now watched I think 4 times since it came out on Disney Plus.
What did you think of HBO's Last of Us season 2 trailer? What'd you think?
I mean,
no spoilers.
Yeah, I'm into it. I didn't play the game. So, and I remember seeing the first game when my husband played it, but I never saw the second game. He played it, but I just didn't watch it with him. So I don't know what looks like it was from the original game.
Oh, there were some shots that looked like they were from the original game.
No, yeah. I mean, it pumped me up. I'm excited for it.
Here,
what are your thoughts?
So my thoughts are, I played the game. I love the game.
Uh-huh.
I love the game for making people think, like forced to think that there's always 2 sides to every story. And I don't know how that's going to translate on television, because people that haven't played the game and know nothing about it are super excited about season 2. Gamers are like, oh, this is going to wreck people. So that's all I will say. I'm excited for it. I love season 1. I thought it was one of the best. I think we both said it was the best adaptation of a video game.
Oh, 100%. Yes. Out of everything else we've seen. I don't know if they're, I think they're going to change some things though. From what I've read, there might be some differences.
Well, I mean, I hope they don't. Oh, Okay, it's gonna be interesting. Omar, I wake up on Saturday, make breakfast for my family, and listen to your stream. Great times, dude. Thank you so much, Scott. I'm glad you're here. What are they having for breakfast though? Amanda got me. Nope, she didn't. She brought me donuts. She made breakfast.
A dozen chocolate frosted donuts.
You're young, Omar. You don't look a day over 44. I appreciate that. That's my joke. I used to say that to some of my coworkers that I knew were older. I'm like, oh, don't feel bad. So you don't look a day over 72. I knew they were 73.
That's sweet.
Yeah, $500. Yeah, you all know what I'm talking about with that Berserker. It's crazy. Ooh. I think $500 for an autograph. Here's the thing. You can do whatever you want to with your money, right?
It's true.
$500 for an autograph. Not meeting Keanu Reeves seems like a lot to me. Now, getting to meet Keanu Reeves, like even saying, I love your movies. I loved you in
Let's take a selfie.
Parenthood. And he's like, whoa, nobody ever says that.
Dude.
And you know what I'm saying?
It's Lake House.
It's different. Oh, God.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? That's different than like having something mailed to you and you're like, but you know, if that's your thing, if you collect signatures and you have the money, then yeah, more power to you. I just think it's expensive.
What do you think they're reasonable like for that? So the Dying Inside hardcover, deluxe hardcover, it was $250 for a signed edition.
But how many times? But you got to meet him.
No. That's just to have the hardcover. Not the one we did was $20. You $20. You walked through the line. You met all of them.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was worth it.
It was $24 for them all to walk through the line, meet
Pete,
Hannah and Lisa.
It would have been cheaper for somebody to fly out there to get it signed. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But then just to get the deluxe hardcover available is $250.
Yeah. So for me, I think part of the signatures are the experience, right? Like getting to meet these people, thanking them for what they did. Even if they're like, don't make eye contact with them, don't get a picture with them, keep moving. Like
your eyes down.
Like our Paul Rudd meeting.
Oh God, yeah. They're like, go.
You didn't even hear what that woman said. Me and Maddie were just like, oh, what are we doing now? Let's take a picture.
I just had to get near Paul Rudd. That was all I cared about.
Yeah,
and tell him good luck in Endgame.
So even that to me is worth it. I don't know. I saw that Mark Hamill also upped his prices, but you know these people are getting older too.
They got retirement to think about.
Everyone loves Grease too. Everyone should buy DVD copies of John. Don't even finish reading that sentence.
And next, we're gonna get 20 copies of Grease 2
coming up
in the mail
with Wild Robots. Universal keeps. Thank you, Bruce. Their animated films in theaters exclusively for 30 days. If a flop, 17 days.
Shoot.
Really?
Sorry.
I could have gotten off earlier and I didn't. So
that's a shame.
Wait a second. Wait, how do they know? But they've already announced when they're putting it on video on demand.
Well, they could change their minds.
I'll leave Bruce to let me know how it's doing.
Which one? Oh,
Omar and Amanda, are you two going to see the Christopher Reeve? Oh, I really want to. I was asking her if it's still playing in theater, and she said she thinks so.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't know if it was a limited run, but I believe it's still playing. But I've heard good things about it.
I can't wait to watch it. He was my Superman. Hello, it is me. Hello,
Rafa.
How are you doing?
Did you say that?
Do you know them?
Nope. Hey, I did change my hair. Isn't that awesome?
Melanie, have you changed your hair?
Yes.
I think I made a joke about Tina the other day. I'm like, yeah, all white girls look the same to me too. Making someone read Clone Saga to read Spider Girls growing on you. Yeah, but you'll appreciate it so much more. He wanted to know where it fits into the reading order. And I did not announce the Spider Girls Omnibus. Gosh dang it. This is where Reddit threads start getting crazy now. Now they're going to be all mad at me because that's not coming.
Yep. Shonda's like VHS was sometimes expensive. They're selling them for general release. They were around $24.99. And then I guess that is expensive. In the mid to late 90s, if they're selling them to video rental stores, only $90 and up.
Well, I remember because they were exclusive to some rental stores that, you know, they were $112. I remember a couple of horror movies that I wanted weren't available for release yet. And they were like, yeah, we have the exclusive to this. Yeah. You can only be rented for 6 months. I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Hey, good morning, Scorpio.
Hey, your package went out last week, I think, or maybe this week. I can't remember. I do remember your address though.
Oh, look. Oh, hello. Good morning. Top of the morning, beautiful people. Headed to Disney World today to be a Disney adult. Hopefully no flight delays. Praying for you.
Good journey, buddy. Good journey. For you and your family.
Are you taking Allegiant?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Or Spirit. I would also highly recommend not.
The Berserker in the thumbnail is the slipcase edition. Yeah, I can't wait. I've never read it. I'm going to open it up and do a what's it called? A overview of it. With Fatal Attractions and Extinction coming out, do you think they will reprint OHCs like Eve of Destruction, Wedding as Omnis? Oh, that's the plan. I actually that was my plan to get reprints because they weren't reprinting OHC. So a few years ago, I started sending them like, I think you guys should reprint Inferno because Inferno was gone. Yeah. And I'm like, you could just reprint the OHC as an omnibus. And he listened. And I was like, that's so cool. And then that was back when I was suggesting reprints. Now I let you all, vote for the reprints.
There we go. Hey, Andy wants to know if you could pick only one Superman omnibus between Exile and Triangle era years. Which one would you pick?
Dang, that's hard.
Yeah.
I think Exile is excellent. I think Exile is excellent. So I'd go with Exile. And it's a little more self-contained too. Like Triangle years, you can tell there's more and more to the story.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Master B. Buddy? Morning, Amanda. Hope you Kentuckians and your books are staying dry. Well, I mean, it's raining. It's raining. I'm surprised my hair made it into this house today the way it looks because there's a lot of rain. But hey, we made it. Thank you for thinking of us. It was kind of crazy yesterday though. A lot of power went out. Winds were high. All that stuff.
Yeah, the power and the water. We had some water coming into the house.
Oh yeah, you did.
In the basement down here, and I got a little like
you got insurance on these bad boys?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
That's something you don't want to see as a collector, like any water coming into the
and
house.
This is a good reminder now that if you have not insured your collectibles, you might want to do so.
I was gonna interview Sophia about doing that.
You should so do that.
Yeah, but I feel like she would steal my thunder.
She's gorgeous. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, no, not the route I was going.
Okay.
So with knowledge,
she'll drop you knowledge. All right. Hat of Spirit. Have you asked Dynamite if they can print the UK Marvel?
I did, and the last I heard from Nick, who owns Dynamite, is that they haven't yet, but hopefully they will.
Yeah. I think so far the only Peacemaker is the only DCU property moving into the new DCU. Yes.
At least that's what we know.
I think, yeah.
I think there were rumors that Blue Beetle might move into there.
I think Blue Beetle is the other one that I think they have said would stick around too.
But I mean, we're not 100%. Has Gunn confirmed that?
No, and Sholo hasn't said anything either. So
okay,
there we go. Oh, is it Cosmo Shop time?
At 11:45 is when we do it.
Okay.
So remember that, man. Write that down.
I got it.
True. Omar Kloss is real. He is real. Thank you for that. Hey, Amanda, which director would you rather binge watch? David Lynch or David Cronenberg? Yeah, which one?
Probably David Lynch.
Really?
Yes, mainly because I think I've watched more of his movies. That's probably why.
I didn't know if he was your cup of tea. His movies rather get creepy at times, but I love them.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, Omar, but do you recommend any Ultron stories as well as Ultron Unlimited? Sorry to be a nuisance as I'm looking for. Some people like Age of Ultron. It's the Bendis story. I didn't like it, but you can judge for yourself is what I always tell people. But it is regarded as like one of the most fun Ultron stories. I like. Let me see. I'm trying to think of the West Coast. There's a West Coast Avengers. I can't remember which Epic collection that has the Ultron story. It's Ultron Unleashed. I think it's what it's called.
Okay.
I can't remember what the Epic collection is called, but that's a good one too.
Yes.
Need to get Amanda on the AMA. She's been on
once, but yes, you're right. I should be on more because that's where I thrive. But I get
wishy curses and just lets it out. Beneath the Trees hardcovers available on the IDW website. Yes, I put that link in the description of my video too.
It's just such a good.
It's an excellent one. Any panels? Both. Amanda's not going. Melanie's going this year.
Yeah.
Amanda's she's trying to remain young, so she's going to this We Were Young thing.
I'm going to When We Were Young festival, and I went last year, but last year Comic-Con and that were on 2 separate weekends. Unfortunately, they are now on the same weekend this year. So
yeah, she'll be going to a con with me sometime.
I will be. Yeah.
Because
I have to go. Yes.
We really like doing those. Given how much my dad loved Last of Us season 1, I'm tempted to tell him to skip season 2.
You gotta see the reaction though. You have to.
But that's life, right?
Things
happen. Yeah. Caitlin Deaver really resembles Abby from the second game. How swole she's gonna be on the show, dude. I actually, I have thoughts about Abby.
There we go.
You can do whatever you want with your money, not according to the law. I can't.
It's also true.
I didn't say anything about the law. Harrison Ford, I fear, charges $2,000. I mean,
but do you get to see him and then meet? Like, he's the legend. Do you get to see Harrison Ford and get that signature, or just?
I just want Harrison Ford to yell at me. That's almost worth it. Yeah, just buying a signature is not for me. Want at least to say hi and get some experience. Yeah, like at least something, right?
Yes.
But that's $400. Yes, that's
and
right.
no touching.
That's
no eye contact on Omar.
Okay, yeah, $380 for me and $20 goes to Amanda. I have no rules for
That's
Amanda.
got to be like the percentage.
Hey, Freddie, how are you doing? With Marvel turning complete collection trades into modern era epic collections, have you guys considered making a poll for complete collections people want to turn into modern epics? Ooh, those polls take a lot of energy and time. But maybe we can do that next year, because I think building the DC poll this year was amazing to work with Peter and Dom and James and all these other people that got involved. But man, it was a nightmare, because I mean, we would stay up hours and hours. I remember one time, Peter's on New Zealand time, and I was up till 3 o'clock just talking to him. It was nice. It reminded me of having work buddies. So it was a nice reminder of how much I missed that, because 90% of the times that I'm making videos, it's just me, right? Unless it's like on Saturdays, or I'm doing a panel video, or Amanda and I are reviewing stuff on Reels Talk. It gets rather lonely, but that was really nice. Melanie approaches for the jingle.
For the jingle?
Wait, it's Reels Talk. Where are you? I just opened my prize. Spent 25 Reed voucher on 2 Hellboy books. Thank you, brother. And I hope you're doing well.
Waste a minute.
And Off My Shelves has a wonderful channel as well that people should be checking out. I have all the 4 Spider-Girl Complete Collections volumes and all the Amazing Spider-Girl Spectacular Girl trade paperbacks. Oh, dude, they're so good. Did you see the new Hellboy movie? Yeah, I think Bruce told us.
Yeah, Bruce told us it's only going to be VOD.
How is that possible? Like, why isn't he? Who's spending money on these movies and not having a theatrical? Is it bad? Is that
Universal has Hellboy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because not Warner Brothers, so yeah.
Any word on Astro City Opus Edition? Some sites still say December 2024. Other sites say April 2025. Freaking Google says 20. There's no way it's 2026. First of all, brother, sorry. Thank you for the super chat. I don't think they can. They can't plan. 2026 is a placeholder date because the catalogs don't go that far. The catalog would only go right now as far as June, and the catalog for, to July. The catalog for August to January of 2026. That's crazy. I know. That's being built right now, and I don't think. I know what the problem is, but it's not my place to say what it is. But they are trying to give you the best bang for your buck. They're trying to make sure that this book actually comes out.
Have you invested into some pub?
Who's asking that?
No, John.
John. No, I got Amanda over here. She's gonna.
I can't be the some pub.
You don't want to see water in them. No, you do not. Gotta run. Get back to work. Omar and Amanda, have a great rest of your day, and hope Melanie as well. Stay minty, Excelsior. A stack of blank paper steals Omar's thunder. Blank paper. Sophia's stealing my thunder.
Yeah.
It is 11:40. That's right. That means it's 11:45. So if you're watching this right now and you live in Canada, check out BD Cosmos. They're the Canadian leader in graphic novels. They have a physical storefront in Montreal, Quebec, and their website is bdcosmos.com. They have 25% off your orders of 99 Canadian dollars or more, and free shipping everywhere in Canada. You remember, you need those books in a well-packaged box that can survive any kind of weather. Your crazy Canadian weather.
Am I with you?
But it's free shipping for 200 Canadian dollars or more. And you can tell them to hold your order until you get to $200 or more. And then after you check out, let them know New York Editions sent you their way, and you're added to the monthly 25 gift card raffle, $25 gift card raffle. And that is BD Cosmos.
BD Cosmos, guys.
You got to do the BD Cosmos A, something like
BD Cosmos.
Say something on spot, man. You got this.
Cosmos. Wow. Enter that raffle. Go buy some books.
I just got a message from BD Cosmos. You're fired. Wow. Like, he didn't even let you finish the jingle when he said you're fired. Jet, you're going to be at New York Comic Con.
Oh, now I'm mad. I'm going to miss Jet.
Melanie and I will be there. Please come and say hi. Yeah. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt. I forgot to mention that. I will be at New York Comic Con again, and I got to get back to Chris. I forgot about karaoke. He wants to do karaoke on Saturday night. So yeah,
everyone remember that. Karaoke on
karaoke
Saturday night. Find Omar.
Chris's
Go join
treat.
him.
Chris's treat. The original Chewie actor was free with a photo. Oh, a lot of these people used to be free.
Yeah, but now that's how they make their money, right?
Yeah. I got to an autograph show. So the most I've ever paid is $160 for William Shatner.
It's like I think about musical artists. They don't make their money off of their music anymore because of streaming. They have to do it through tours and merchandise.
That's why ticket prices have gone up?
Well, I think that's in part why they've gone up. I also think because of the monopoly that is Ticketmaster and Live Nation. They don't have to pay you a handling fee for an electronic ticket. It's a virtual ticket. There's no handling of any ticket, but they still pay you a $20 fee.
Yeah, why is it? What is?
I don't know. That's why. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure actors, especially like if they're not, George Clooney or someone like that.
I love that you went with Clooney, Kentucky George Clooney.
Kentucky's son, George Clooney. Yeah, they probably have
good
to
choice, but of all the actors.
I don't know. I think of a famous actor,
Pauly Shore,
who doesn't need money. He does need that. Like, so.
I haven't been to a convention in many years. I don't think I've ever paid for an autograph, including Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. Now that's awesome. Hey, Omar, may have been asked already, but any news if Marvel will fix the printing error in the Black Costume Saga Omnibus? Cheers. They're sending out a PDF, is what I was told, and wherever you bought it from, they should be contacting you on how to get it. That's what I was told. Amanda was once on the AMA and she realized, oh God, what have I done? No, wait, I think it was Tarun Grombeck, and it was more like, look what I've done. Wow. Up until 3 a.m. The story of Great House. Like your mom? Your mom's story? What are we talking about, Josh? Harrison Ford. Oh, my family back. Take my money, all of it. That's a tier he should charge for, because when he gets angry, I can feel it, man. Like,
you should make him do an angry voicemail so that everyone's like, whoa.
Just saying F off.
Yes.
Speaking of most wanted complete collections to Epics, we need New Mutants Quest for Magic back to print. We need all that New Mutants back in print. That era of New Mutants. For $400, Omar wants Harrison Ford. I love you. So Harrison Ford can say, oh my gosh, that's worth it. That's worth everybody. I'll even forget about the signature.
Just forget about the signature. He just
went in Vegas for the WWWY Fest. Make sure you check When We Were Young. I just got that. I thought it was like a wrestling fest.
No.
Make sure you check out some local comic shops. We have killer shops. Best, in my opinion, is Alternate Reality Comics.
Where's that at, Scott? Because I will definitely check it out.
I went to Torpedo, and the owner of Torpedo, I actually got to drink with that guy. He's the drummer for System of a Down, and he is
fantastic.
Best friends with Jim Lee. And he was showing me his drum set that is insured because it has a Jim Lee original art. So even when they go on tour, like, he has to have a special truck take his drum set with him, and it's amazing. Like, every angle that Jim Lee just drew. Like, and for his wedding gift, he gifted him this huge life size Punisher, Batman, and Wolverine picture.
Whew.
That Torpedo Comics is killer too, if you've never been there.
I have not.
Morning, Dom of X. How you doing, buddy? Has Onslaught, Aftermath, Omni change? Amazon says it's 848 pages. Does this mean that there's still something like Trial of Gambit? Yeah, I think they changed it into 2 Omnis, so we'll probably end up getting Trial of Gambit. Keep in mind, this omnibus was originally going to be called Trial of Gambit Omnibus.
Oh, wow.
But I think what happened was people kept suggesting that I send some stuff over to them to add, and they're like, okay, this book is too fat. Let's go ahead and make it 2 books, much like the Road to Onslaught. Omar, any approval from David for that box set of 2020? No, I'll ask again. I always ask like every few months if I can say something, but
not yet.
Yeah. Omar, you have an idea if and when Black Label Absolute Preacher Volume 3 is coming out? No, not yet. Not yet. Astro City Volume 6 is late. No, nobody's blaming me. Not for that one. Man, can you please call out some horror movies that have scared you the most? I like that. What scared you, Amanda?
Shoot. So, what scared me the most? First and foremost, both The Ring and The Grudge have scared me. Why? Because they are supernatural beings that seem to have no end to them, and you can't destroy them. I couldn't sleep after that. In fact, I have a funny story about The Grudge. After I went to see that film, I went to see it my freshman year of college. Well, obviously the American version, because there we go. But I went to see it my freshman year of college with a couple of my roommates and a couple other girlfriends. And on the way home, as we're taking the taxi, because Ubers didn't exist back then, because that's how old I am. I kept looking at the window and I thought I would see like the face of the window because that's what happened in the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they knew I was scared. So we get back to the dorm room and I'm first. I start walking through our corridor to get to my dorm room, and all of a sudden the lights start going off, just like in the movie. And I freaked out. I turn around and all my friends are laughing because they were turning the lights off. Get into the dorm room. I go change into my nightgown. I come back, sit on my bed, and then something grabs my ankle. And it was one of my friends because I hid under the bed. And I was like, why are you guys doing this? So needless to say, I forced my roommate to sleep with the TV on, watching the Weather Channel for like the next
Weather
week.
Channel.
What other one? Record? Absolutely.
Well, you watch it at my house.
I watched it at your house.
Descent.
And The Descent. Oh my
dude. Let me tell you something.
Oh, those movies.
We should have a Patreon level of watching a horror movie with Amanda.
Yes.
Because Amanda's one of these people that get lost in movies.
I do.
And she she will clap, she'll cheer. But when she gets scared, like she really reacts like it's happening in real life.
Yep.
And you see it happen in horror movies, but then it happens in like cartoons where there's a jump scare. And she'll be like, "Oh my god!" And she's the only one in the theater going, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "What is happening?" So she scares easy. So she's not the biggest fan of horror movies. That's why I love this month.
Yes. He loves this month. But wait till December when he has to watch The Proposal.
I'm taking the month off. Omar and Amanda, would you retcon what would you retcon from Marvel Universe in the last 30 years? Civil War 1, Civil War 2, Since Past, One More Day, Wolverine Origins. So yeah, I can't take Wolverine Origins out.
I was thinking about One More Day would be my one.
I think One More Day for a lot of people.
Yeah, would
One More Day.
One More Day has to be that.
Hold Play is coming to my country. Scalpers are selling them for $6,000.
Oh, dang.
$6,000, and people are buying.
And that's the problem. Is as long as people buy them, they can still do this. And that's
There's a handling. It's just
okay. Roberto, it's all
he knows.
It's not real.
Nocturne. No, I love the pickle guy. Amanda looking like Rogue and Omar looking like, wow, there's like no Latino X-Men. There are no Latino X-Men.
Oh, that's true.
Right, being Roberto the Costa, but he's Portuguese.
He's Portuguese.
And all I can say in Portuguese is Madonna. That's what he says, right?
Yeah, that's all you can.
I think I was more of an Italian.
He's not really, he's not really Latino. He's
well, I mean, he is.
He is.
Latin America.
He's from Latin America, but just not,
Yeah.
What you
No, there wasn't. I mean, seriously, there wasn't. Not for a long time.
Okay. Yes.
Well, electronic tickets must be handled too. Look, Amanda, you've been told.
I know
Welcome
that
to the
servers
Saturdays.
are expensive and they're a footprint on our global.
What cracks me up whenever I was in IT is people charging like for data, and like that always cracked me up with like especially phone companies. I'm like, like none of this exists, right? There's unlimited amount of space in all this for like the data that they charge for.
Yeah.
And now we're having to pay for things like the cloud, and it's gotten insane.
It is.
But I mean, that's what happens when physical stuff goes away. Got inspired to check out Jim Valentino's Shadowhawk collection. So order a good used copy for like $60. That's one that we need like in a hardcover collection. I told my mom about some of Omar's mom comments. Her response was, I never called Omar. I don't have his number. You want to test that theory? I got her on speed dial, but it ain't under Josh's mom. I can guarantee that. I am going to FedEx Kinko's to print out my PDF for Spider-Man Omni. Hopefully they have good custom paper. I actually knew the weight because I used to do custom Omnis. Like I used to put my table of contents, and I actually used to remember the weight of the paper that I had to match the comic book paper.
Oh, you going to Vegas? Where are you going? What are you going for? I'm curious.
What's new? The new No Guardians Volume 2 or Kelly Thompson's Captain Marvel 2 until further notice. Good morning, Minty.
Good morning, Tony.
Hey, Omar, I noticed that we only need 2 more reprints to stay up to date with Marvel. We need Thor Omnibus Volume 2 and 3. And then we need Tomb of Dracula, right? Like we need Tomb of Dracula 1, 2, and 3, Werewolf by Night, and then a couple of others that have been going out of print for a long time. Hereditary. You like that one, right?
No, I haven't seen it, but I
thought you did.
No, I just know about it because my favorite movie reviewer believed that Toni Collette was robbed of getting nominated for an Oscar.
She was excellent in that.
Yes.
Encino Man scared the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Short. The guy's face and long legs creep me out big time. Omar, you have to watch. Oh, I did.
Oh, we did.
We did.
Oh, I actually did see Barbarian.
I liked it. I liked Barbarian a lot.
I mean, Justin Long is rebranding himself as a like horror actor, which I think is fantastic.
Oh yeah, because of that wonderful movie Tusk.
Yeah, I think. Well, that you didn't like that, did you?
Not like.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Maddie loved Tusk.
It's helped him rebrand.
It was 90s Marvel's UK. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Barbarian started well. I really like Barbarian because there's something in Barbarian that happens. I don't want to spoil for people that haven't seen it. And all I'm going to say is the top of the water tower. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, and I like when movies are like that. I'm like, oh, that guy's a jerk. Omar, trick Amanda into watching the original Grudge or Ring. Well, she may have to if you all vote for it. Okay. Terrorizing roommates at night was the best part. Dude, I love scaring people too. I'm the same way.
Why are people like that?
Because you don't let your friends know your weaknesses.
It's too hard.
I love that James is still trying to make this happen.
Oh, it's going to happen. I hope everyone's there for it.
Skin is Latino. Yeah, he's Mexican. So that does count.
So there you go.
Darwin is Puerto Rican. Is he though? Hispanic accent. Not when I was younger though. Like Skin wasn't around when I was a kid. That didn't happen until Gen X, which was like the
Roberto
mid-90s.
is Brazilian.
Roberto's Brazilian.
Yeah.
See, so he's Latin.
He's Latin.
Right? Call my mom. Why are you doing this, Josh? It's gonna be bad when she picks up. I grew up there, going to visit family. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. I have a friend who works out there. A friend that Omar has met recently.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
I have a friend that works there.
Who do you know that works in Vegas?
Gabe works there. He lives in Vegas.
Courtney.
Who's that?
Who we hung out with all in Las Vegas.
I thought her name was Colleen.
No, there's the other girl. Close enough. New movie, horror movie Oddity was great. I don't think I've heard of that one, but someone said some Substance. Oh, Max did. Did you see Substance? Do you know what that is?
No, I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
No, but I've seen like reviews of it. Because that's what I do. I don't watch the actual horror movies. I'll just watch the reviews of them to see if they're worth it. And then some of them, if they sound interesting, maybe during the day with all the lights on, with the windows open, on a sunny summer day and not in like a rainy day, I might actually watch the film. That's why I watched Barbarian. I think it was like 9:00 in the morning.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I think it's like
every one of these movies we're coming down to the basement.
No.
And I'll watch the movie upstairs. You watch it down here by yourself. And surround sound there. By the way, David said hello.
Hey.
He is back in Florida. He was in New York. They had a retreat up there. So
Return to Oz is very scary.
Dude, Return to Oz actually is a spooky movie. I love it though. Dan Muro is your favorite movie reviewer. Respect. That's from David.
Oh, thanks, Dave. How did you know it was Dan Muro?
Because you mentioned.
Oh, I did say it. Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. He is by far. Yeah.
We share, I share a lot of opinions with him, except for a couple times that I'm like,
you're wrong, and I'm like, no, but I think Dan's right.
I don't think he's right,
but
then he might know more about movies.
I will take Dan's word over yours. So that's like there.
Hey, go to Roberto Rodriguez. Hey, you keep mentioning Latinos that didn't exist when I was a kid.
Okay, maybe Omar should have prefaced it with like when I was a kid.
80s to early 90s. Cecilia Reyes
in the 60s. Just kidding.
See, you almost made me curse the Saturday morning stream because I'm so used to you. All right. Now, speaking of big books, if you live in Europe, in the EU, I'm sorry, and you want to get these books cheap, go to waltzcomicshop.com. They're based out of Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices for Marvel and DC big books. As a matter of fact, there's a list of big books that they have for 30 to 35% off. Just go into the description of the video. They have Batman by James Tynion, Omnibus Volume 1, Justice League, Scott Snyder, and James Tynion, Omnis Volume 1, and then Absolute Superman Red Sun, Arkadi, the Lost Titan by Caza. It's a Humanoids book, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It's got that Moebius art like Silver Surfer Return to the Spaceways Omnibus, and Vagabond Definitive Edition Volume 1. All those books are 30 to 35% off. And tell them the Urban Condition sent you their way at the checkout, and you get free shipping on all EU countries with your first order of over 40 euros or more. And that's
Waltz Comic Shop, your home for collected edition. Omnis and premium collected editions in Europe.
Gotta give it a ting.
Ding.
Oh, God, that was like a horrible cover of We Didn't Start the Fire. Low energy ting.
Okay, we'll fix the ting. Ting!
I didn't know anybody could mess up a ting that bad.
You should have put ting in the description.
I didn't know I needed to write it. Look, the people have expectations. Omar, Jarson, how are you? Are we any good? Are there any good
graphic novels
on Inas? I have a couple with Incas.
Okay.
No, but my brother and I were actually working on something a long time ago, a couple of years ago. Yeah, because we feel like, there's a lot of things based on the mythology, and religious aspect when it comes to the Mayas and the Aztecs, but not a lot of focus on like the Incas. There's been actually some anime like Nazca. I don't know if anybody remembers that anime that does focus on that, or even like Mysterious Cities of Gold. Ting, tang, not a ting. The ting was in blood. So there you go. I feel so embarrassed. Man, I have a lot of talent, but not that ting. Wow, you make Omar good. Whoa, that's from Josh.
Dang, Josh.
Who hates me because his mom,
your mom loves me. I require something. What do you require? Oh, your top 5 Vertigo titles.
Oh, you require what are my top? Are you yelling?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you're yelling, then I have to answer. Most people are just super chat. But the yelling works apparently because it got my attention. Top 5 Vertigo titles. Preacher, Sandman. This is tough. Pride of Baghdad. Oh man, 5 is difficult. Fables. Oh shoot, only one more. Okay, Swamp Thing doesn't count because it started, so that's my loophole. It started off as a normal non-Vertigo title during Alan Moore's run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. Oh. Oh gosh. Well, to tell you the answer, they're all up here. But if I had to pick one more, oh my god, Day Tripper. There.
That's Why the Last Man.
Oh, see.
Sorry, I was looking at
why do you do this, man?
Day Tripper. Yeah.
Day Tripper's excellent. Have I done a video? I think I did a video on top 10.
We did over and over of Day Tripper.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The only mutant Latino we had when we were kids was Roberto da Costa. He's not Hispanic, but he's Latino.
Oh boy.
Good enough for me, especially since he's Afro-Latino. That's what we had. All these kids with the representation, they don't even know what it was like when we were kids, man. We didn't need representation. That's why I identified more with a rich duck from Duckburg and Storm. Storm was one of my favorite characters of all time. But that is my answer. Oh, now you calm down a little bit.
Very nice. Good. Yeah, look at how nice he's
Omar, let me be the first to ask. Any word on Ultimate Spider-Man by Jonathan Hickman Omnibus yet? What? We ain't even got to issue 12 yet. How are you going to answer it? You are joking. Ask me 3 years from now.
3 years?
Yeah.
Shoot.
You had that kid from Captain Planet at home. Really?
That's true.
Captain Planet did not premiere until like...
Oh, he was already like almost an adult when it premieres. I mean, like...
She's on a roll. You gotta wait till the freaking camera goes off. I'm not gonna harm her, by the way, if you're new to the channel. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. The Captain Planet had... What was his name? Mati? I remember being a kid and being upset. I'm like, you had like the redheaded dude had fire. You had the blonde chick had water.
Yeah.
The black dude had earth, and then the Asian girl. What did she have? Like wind.
Maybe
right?
I don't remember.
And the little Latino dude got heart, and I was like, how are you going to fight somebody with heart? What are you, a Care Bear? That's so stupid.
Heart makes sense because that's the backbone of the whole thing.
It's not an anime.
Okay, well,
dude, I was so mad as a kid. I'm like, they robbed us. Heart? Are you serious? White guy gets fire. I get heart. Anyway, talk about mad representation. Where were we? Sorry, I went on.
I don't know, but did you know that Day Trippers can be made into a live action movie? I don't think I did know that.
I don't think we knew that.
And DC is a thing? Like, are we talking?
Are you serious?
Really?
And how would that work? It would have to be. It would be a show. It would have to be a show.
I would
April
hope
Fools.
so.
It's not even April, Jarson.
It's barely even.
I can now in super chat top 5 Cyclops costumes. Yeah, my favorite X-Men.
Favorite X-Men.
Oh gosh. Okay, I actually like Chris Bachalo's design during Bendis's run with the X on his face. I thought that was really cool. I like the skull cap, so I'm a big fan of skull cap. So his era of X Factor with the X being, white on blue. I like the Jim Lee costume. I'm a child of the 80s, but I was also raised in the 90s, so it has that one for sure. So that's 3. I love the Astonishing X-Men costume. I think the Astonishing X-Men costume is solid. And 5, I actually really like the stupid Phoenix 5 costume. Maybe the Dark Phoenix one. Doesn't have to be April. I'm a fool all year. My man.
Good.
My man.
And my favorite Cyclops costume is from an influencer who did like work inspired clothes based off of X-Men characters. And she did a really nice outfit that looked like it was the Cyclops.
Where did she work?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's the color schemes and things like that. It is very cute. You should see her Jubilee one. It was great.
What's her name?
I don't know. I'll have to find it.
Right.
It's on IG.
Captain Planet could have avoided a lot of the issues with proper unionization.
Well, there we go.
I don't think he named that many Wolverine. Silhouette animator.
How are we?
How are you all? We're okay. I'm actually doing good. I'm having a good day. How about you?
Yeah, it's a good day. Besides the rain. I mean,
White tight Puerto Rican. That's because my boy George Perez, man. He was creating all these characters. Good morning. First time catching the live. Love your content. Can't wait for this month's Omnibus reviews. Thank you.
Ian.
There's a lot coming out, brother. We got Thor by Kate, Spider-Man by Michelini and Larson, Uncanny X-Men 2. My all-time favorite one that you all made happen, Extinction Agenda. You all voted for this.
That's amazing.
I like the fact that I'm holding it. It just makes me proud of the community we've built and the power of what we can accomplish. Boy, that sounds cheesy as
when
heck.
We work together.
Okay, let's not go Care Bear. Like maybe the little Latino dude was hard for a reason.
The voice of the people. The voice.
Created by George Perez. Jorge Perez. Don't know why he named it white.
Oh boy.
Jorge Perez.
No one knows either.
Jorge Perez. Missed that guy.
Why does that keep popping up?
I know. What are you doing?
I died. I'm not touching it.
Of course, it's entertainment. Starfire was based off of Mexico. Yeah. I thought she was Puerto Rican too. We have a Dazzler hidden behind Amanda. Yeah, look at that cover, man.
Gorgeous.
Like, wow.
You guys see it?
Yeah, that's the art term. That's the standard edition. That's the one that's going to be available everywhere.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I want that.
The power. It's a thickie. She's a thickie too.
I mean, the book's a thickie.
The book is a thickie.
Like, wait, what?
Power of our money. Yeah, if y'all buy it. But if you weren't buying it, they wouldn't be listening, right? So it's the power of money and words.
Exactly. Oh, Logan wants to know how your parents are doing.
Thank you, brother. Well, how's your family? You go.
How's my family? Family is good. My husband is still overseas, serving the country, doing his thing. And my other family's at home. Both my stepdad and my dad are both going through chemo treatments. But everything's looking good so far.
Your stepdad is too?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But he's taking a pill, so it's a little bit different. But
still.
Everyone's still, in good spirits.
My dad's going through dialysis and he has really good days where he just wants to hang out and watch movies and pass out during the movies, but that's how my dad and I hang out.
That's how you do it.
And then he has bad days that, puts a lot of things into perspective, like the importance of, spending time with your loved ones as much as you can. And it's not easy at times. It's not easy for my mom. It's not easy for me. And we see a lot of it. My brother travels a lot, so he's not here. But and then I have to work around it, and that makes it hard. But I am very blessed to be, doing this for a living and getting to work from home and having the time to spend with him. So, yeah. Look, Jarson already knows that if I had superpowers, I would not be a superhero.
No, he would not. He'd be a villain.
If you could freeze 100%. Time, how many banks would you? Most of them. Most of them.
Most of them?
Most of the banks. Yeah.
Okay, good.
If I could freeze, what would you do if you could freeze time? Don't get all AMA here. We're on the Saturday morning stream.
If I could freeze time and
go, what would you do?
You don't want to know what I would do.
Join us for the AMA because I'm curious what you would do with your time. I would rob banks.
There's yes.
You would rob Ticketmaster.
No, I would not rob Ticketmaster, but there's certain people's dressing rooms I'm planning. So let's not talk about that right now. But how are my pool people and fence people? First of all, I don't have pool people. I don't have a pool. My fence people don't have those either. But my power wash guy is coming. Was going to come this week, but clearly not because it's been pouring down rain. So he'll come next week.
You don't even need a power wash.
Yes, you do. Oh gosh,
the water was hitting this way.
It did not work. We have because I live where I live. In our area, there's like a bourbon factory.
Hold up.
A distillery, and we get a lot of this.
The mash.
The mash. Yeah, we get a lot of this, like when the smoke and stuff that comes out of it. So our houses get covered in this like black residue, like very easily, like every year, never fail. So I have to get my stuff power washed.
So I just realized what you said about dressing rooms. Like if I had answered the same way, oh man, I'll be sneaking into a bunch of girls' dressing rooms. Can you imagine the people would be like, I'm going to Reddit. Omar's a pervert. Like, that's exactly what and people are like, oh, man, it's so silly. She's going to sneak into boys' dressing rooms.
Well, that's just not boys, men. First of all, a man, just one. And that's fine. And they see
you would waste your time.
If you're on my Twitter, you would already know, and it's okay.
You would waste your time with one guy.
I'm thirsty on Twitter, but most people.
Oh my God. Okay, back to the questions.
And no, it is not Ty Simpkins blast. So no, that's not happening.
What a waste of a trip.
Men.
Jeff John's Omnibus, The Flash of JSA.
Where's that? This one?
Yeah.
There you go. What's this? Well, Hispanics are not represented.
We Hispanics.
We Hispanics are comics. Yes. Thank God for George Perez. What about Jorge? Oh, wait. Is he Hispanic? Yes.
Jorge Jimenez is Spanish. Yes. He's Spanish. He's not Latino.
Oh, he's okay. But he is gorgeous.
Okay.
Yes, all right.
He's a good looking man. Okay. But that goes a long way. Hope you have a lot more good days ahead of you, Amanda. Hope your parents are in the clear.
Thank you. I do too as well.
Yeah, I know. Dude, what's she doing, dude?
What would you like me to do for you?
See, like,
get all my work done efficiently. Like read all the books.
If I had said something like this,
finish writing all my fan fiction, which is also NFSW. I don't know. Like, you want me to say? It doesn't matter.
God is your power wash. I like that, man.
God, I wish God was a real power washer sometimes.
Venom symbiote stuff. Omar just told James enough information for him to find a man. Oh, I'm sure James is on it already. Power wash, Kentucky. Got her. Here's her address.
Here's her address.
Omar, when are we getting more villain-centric omnis? I'm waiting for Magneto and Green Goblin. Well, I'll be making some announcements soon, hopefully. So maybe some will show up. I can't even say a word, so I can't even hand it. Thanks. Omar, we stop asking about your dad? No. I don't mind at all, man. I know this stream helps you forget about your trouble sometimes, and I don't want to. No, it's okay, man. Thank you. I appreciate you asking me about that. Thank you. Amanda has creepy tendencies. Who would have thought? Best movie of 2024. What a great question, Tiger Eyes.
Ooh, okay. Well, I know there's movies I have not seen that I should see. Best movie we have seen.
Madam Web.
We know one person who liked that movie.
Yeah. What is wrong with that woman?
One person.
So, this is a tough question.
Okay. Since that have come out in 2024,
I'm gonna go with Alien Romulus. I think for me, I really liked that movie. It was excellent.
Okay, nope, that's not what I was.
Well, I mean,
no, it's a good movie. I really did like Inside Out too, honestly.
I still haven't seen it.
I really did like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
So that might be Deadpool. Wait, but what came out before then? Because we have seen things that have come
Madam Web.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine would be. Is it just because I'm just thinking? No, I've never been to a Diddy party. Stop. Don't start yours.
We're gonna go see it tomorrow, Maxwell, and I can't wait, brother.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back of what we have seen in 2024. Wait, someone look. James, what have we reviewed so far in 2024?
Dune Part 2. Did you like that one?
I did love Dune Part 2. That was amazing. Is it the best movie of 2024, though?
People really like the substance.
Yeah, they do. They really like it.
So for Maxwell, it's Wild Robot, Deadpool and Wolverine, Alien Romulus,
Kingdom
of the Planet of the Apes was excellent, too. I really liked that one.
I don't know if it was my... Yeah.
For me, fun was definitely Deadpool and Wolverine, and Alien Romulus 100%. Was just a really good movie.
Dune might be best as far as like...
No, Dune that much?
Cinematography. But I know there's movies that I have not seen yet that I've heard such great things about that would be like smaller films that unfortunately I will just wait to see on streaming just because.
Real talk, Horizon, top 3. I love that movie. I want more.
The Kevin.
I know you just did not roll your eyes at Kevin, the man Costner.
I didn't roll. I only roll my eyes at his like.
What are you rolling on? What did he
do? The small ego behind all that stuff. That's all the only like, hey, you know what? we had to wait that long for Yellowstone because of all of his like grandiose ideas.
That movie was awesome, dude. Horizon was great.
Well, you might get part 2, part 3, part 4. Whatever.
Don't do this to me.
Gurren
Lagann, I went to the theater to go see
we
it.
gave Dune Part 2 a 10 out of 10. So I guess
excellent.
we should say it's
I guess Dune Part 2
objectively that would be, because I like Civil War, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite film. So objectively,
I didn't like Civil War.
Dune Part 2, but then subjectively, Deadpool and Wolverine, because it was fantastic.
Like, I wish
Chris Evans, spoilers, as
nope.
Yeah,
Horizon is one of the biggest bombs of the year. Oh, I know.
Oh,
but
he
so
knows.
I mean, let's look at the track record of Kevin Costner, right? He's had a lot of bombs in his career. Waterworld, which was not his fault, of course. The dang set sunk. But if not for that set, we would not have had like Titanic, because they used the same like that big thing that they built in the ocean. Postman, the Postman
Great
also
movie.
bombed.
Yeah,
I actually like the Postman. But I did see Transformers 1. It's excellent.
He
Bro said Verizon was his favorite. I said Horizon.
Said Horizon. Though I thought at first he did say Verizon.
Ain't nobody said
Like,
Horizon.
I do have Verizon. It's a great service.
Megalopolis is also a bomb.
Oh man, that came out
What was
this week.
Megalopolis?
It just came out this week.
Oh, the
too.
Scorsese movie?
No, the Coppola movie.
Francis
Why do you
Ford
keep
Coppola.
getting it to that?
Because they're both really good
we
directors.
texted and he's like, "Oh, Martin," I said, "No, Francis."
I love that you bring up our text calling me out.
But it looks like it's not going to make a lot of sense. And from what I've heard, it does not look like it makes a lot of sense. The average moviegoer probably would not understand what's going on.
Yeah, like Postman had freaking Tom Petty in it, man. It was great. Amanda is clearly an Optimum girl. Fangirl. What's Optimum? Is that a drug enhancement?
I don't know.
Waterworld has a stunt show at Universal Park. That is crazy that the movie bombed. They do. I think they still do. I haven't been to Universal.
At Universal in California?
Mm-mm.
I don't remember seeing it last
Florida, I think.
Well, I was just there last year. I do not remember seeing it.
Actually, Waterworld more than turned a profit theatrically, really, during its original run. It being a bomb is sadly perpetuated by Urban. Really, I really thought it bombed back then. I want to read Steve Ditko's Amazing Spider-Man. So how to read them with Epics or Marvel Masterworks. Cheaper route is Epics, plus you get more bang for your buck.
There you go.
Masterworks, especially the new ones are fully restored. So that's the way I would do it. They're $75 each for about 10 issues, whereas the Epic collections are about 20 issues for, I think that one is $44.99.
Yeah, look, Cody, I've got a thing about this.
That new Dwayne Johnson movie probably also
here's what like
90% of this film.
It's called Red Zone, and it's about, and Chris Evans is one of the main characters, and it looked cute, the trailer, with him having to go find Santa Claus or whatever, but then they had to bring in The Rock, and I'm like, why? You don't need The Rock. Chris Evans was funny all by himself, and The Rock's not funny.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, he is, but you don't need him in the film.
I mean, I'm not saying he's like a comedian, but he's got good comedic timing.
He does with the right people. Yes, I guess that's fine. But still, I just
like I'm not gonna,
and not his films don't suck because
it.
I think Jumanji is fantastic. So, but that's not because of him, more so than the other supporting cast members like Kevin Hart, and Jack Black, and that was in the second one.
Oh.
So.
I love this chair, man. The Secret Lab chair is my favorite chair that I have. Like I've never owned, but keep in mind I also have a herniated disc on my lower back.
It's probably my fault. Because I made you paint the small room.
I was like,
that's why.
Okay, clarify that now. So this chair really does help with that. Like it's perfect, man. If it's worth the extra dough for something like this. Bane broke Omar. The cheapest route to read the Ditko Spider-Man would be the Mighty Morphin. Yes, but it's also, remember, their digest size.
The Rock can be funny.
The Rock can be funny, but only if there's someone who's actually funny next to him.
That's why I like him and Kevin Hart. Yes, which I know you don't find Kevin Hart funny, do you?
Kevin Hart, I went to see him.
Oh yeah, okay, you like him. Someone else doesn't. Oh, it's Tommy who doesn't like Kevin Hart.
Well, Tommy doesn't really like a lot of good comedians, so.
Okay, there we go.
Just kidding. That's my brother, by the way. Omar, so there's a guy that steals comics and attacks readers in New York Comic Con, and Joker Compendium Overview. Nice, well done. Which one? There's two of them, I think. Isn't there? The Matthew Rosenberg That one's on a companion. I'm sorry. Here, take over.
No, you're fine.
I will probably I got a lot of reading to do. And again, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that when publishers send me things, I have to make sure they take priority. DC doesn't send me anything. So I try to get as much as I can of DC out there, but I have to also pay for that. That's why, like, Dom taking over, we're working out a deal for like the DC's Finest for him to start doing overviews on the channel for them. Because I just don't have the time to do it. I know it sounds ridiculous, right? Like, oh, this guy doesn't have time to read comics, but it does take a while to read a lot of the stuff. And if I didn't read it, like, you know, I think it would show on my videos.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bruce, for the super chat and clarifying. Waterworld made $264 million, but its budget, not including marketing, was $175 million. So a bomb. How much was marketing back then, though?
Are these adjusted for inflation, Bruce?
You know, Bruce well adjusted it for inflation.
Yes. Okay. Roberto Rodriguez also has a herniated.
Yeah, man. So you understand, right? So I have to have something like this, brother.
There we go.
So absolutely, man. Get you something like this and
get that lumbar support.
Sure. Yeah, get that too. anything else, Doc?
No, okay. I'm just keeping everyone Dances the Wolf is so long. It is.
I love that movie. I love Open Range. See, like I really like long movies. I really like long movies. Like that's my thing. I love them, man.
Yeah. Oh, this is a cool question. I didn't read X-Men, but what's the difference between X Factor and X-Men? This is a good learning and teaching moment for everyone.
Come on, all right.
Nope. I don't even know why you looked at me because that is not my lane. One is the X Factor. Wait, they're different teams. Yeah, because we read that. Yes. Well, at least we read the one.
So X Factor is actually the gene that is found inside of your DNA that makes you a mutant. But there was an X Factor series that has, you know, the original 5 X-Men. So in 1986, they wanted to reunite the original 5 X-Men and make it into a series while not disrupting what was going on in Uncanny X-Men. So it's kind of a spin-off of X-Men. We already had our first spin-off with New Mutants. It was an ongoing series, and they wanted to do a third one because the mutant titles were just blowing up. So they came up with like, hey, let's bring back the original 5 and we'll call them X Factor. X Factor has this dumb idea where they're like, X Factor is a group of people that hunts mutants, but really it's us, Angel and Iceman and the Beast and Marvel Girl and
we saw that in
Cyclops. And they're like, we're not really X Factor, we're the exterminators, we're actually helping mutants. So that's kind of the big difference. And that started in 86. So there's crossovers and stuff. While Uncanny X-Men was focusing mainly on the characters of Storm, Wolverine, and Psylocke, and Dazzler, and Rogue, Colossus, and Shadowcat, and Nightcrawler. X Factor was the original 5, and then it expanded. So that's a quick, like little.
Because they were all in the Mute Masker, right? Hey, look at me remembering something. I do sometimes. Bloods, Blue Bleeder already did or will be released in theaters. It has not. I don't think so. Is it? That's cool.
I hope so. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. There's no reason for like. Unfortunately, it just hit at the time when people were like, "All right, well, we already know we're gonna get James Gunn's universe, and everyone's done the Gunverse. Everyone's done with the other universe. I don't even know what we call it. Omar, Amanda.
Snyderverse?
Yes, the Snyderverse. That's what we're calling.
Omar, and I like he's yelling your name. Amanda. Rank this series. You've actually read a lot of these.
Not Firepower Out.
I'm a big fan of Invincible. No, you haven't read Firepower, but you read Oblivion Song.
Yep.
So I'm a big fan of Invincible. I love it. I think it's a great comic book series. So after Invincible will be The Walking Dead for me. After that is Firepower. Firepower, I know it's tropey and it borrows elements heavily from Iron Fist, but it is still a fun series. And I love Chris Samney's artwork. After that will probably be Outcast and then Oblivion Song. I thought Oblivion Song was just boring, but that's just me. Pluto Nash is the best movie. That's not true.
Really?
Pluto Nash. That came
I
out
can't believe you waited to see that until 2024.
Viva Peru, carajo, ¿cómo estás ustedes? 196 people in the chat, but only 82 likes.
Hit that like button.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button.
Do I need to? Oh, yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button. Because remember, I have to discover right now with
That's the only GIF you use. Melanie, she hasn't been using GIFs for your super chat.
Well, I'm just trying to make it
By the way,
Melanie, that like button.
Melanie's here because she wanted to open up some boxes. She wanted to make a special trip down here.
Just open boxes.
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to help.
Yeah. What we got, baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got some fan mail. God
Al?
dang it!
Here, Omar.
Wait, she wants comic shop.
We already did.
No, we did.
Yeah.
She tongue.
Just saying it.
No,
I did. And
no,
I did a ting, but they're
I
not
don't
happy with my
think
ting.
That's considered singing.
What?
We got this creepy looking.
That is so creepy.
Oh, it's an Alf
I'm gonna
watch.
guess that's from Bruce.
I'm gonna guess this is
Like,
from
This
Bruce.
is, oh my gosh! Look, it's a cassette.
Okay, that's Bruce. That's Bruce.
That's fantastic. Oh my gosh!
That's for you.
Can I have it?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my
You
god!
want the-
Oh, it's not even open yet.
You know
I'm
why?
gonna give
Because
this to Hannah.
nobody should
I'm
open
I'm
that.
gonna give this to Hannah.
This is an
I'm just
Alf
kidding. I'm
watch.
gonna keep it. Oh, is it an actual watch though, or is it just like a?
Oh, you should totally wear it.
Oh my god!
Guess what's not coming off of this arm?
Guess
ever.
what's gonna be? You'll see that at New York Comic Con.
Dude,
guys.
that's a thing. Like I'm like, oh, you want to know what time it is?
What time is it? No
Nobody.
problem. See?
I've never seen this. Where did you find this, Bruce? I know it's
Bruce,
Bruce.
this is fantastic.
No, this is the stuff of nightmares.
I think Alphys is.
And-
Like that's my
What's
wrist
that?
is too big for this thing.
Mr. Tex sent a package that he said to Melanie, one of the most positive people on YouTube. So thank
Aw.
you, Mr. Tex.
Mr. Tex,
Oh,
what did he get you?
look at that. They're Spider-Man
Oh, that's
earrings.
adorable.
Mr. Tex, I never bought me
Thank
earrings.
you.
How in the hell did she get earrings like of something cool and I get an Alf watch?
And an Oasis.
Oasis cassette. Open
That's it.
because there was a recall because it was bad music.
How did you? Omar's versus
Alf can't handle Omar's skirt. No, he can't.
Bruce. Thanks for the super chat.
You
What?
know you did this. Actually, this is pretty cool, man. I'll wear this to conventions.
Oh,
People be like, "What's
Yeah,
on your?"
books too.
This came from my buddy William, right? William sent these, baby.
William?
Yeah, William sent these.
Look.
So this is for our next giveaway. He couldn't make it for this giveaway. Man, dude is
Bond
hooking us up.
Compendium 3 and 1 and 2. So there's
So
There's
this will be
one.
for the next giveaway whenever we hit some
then
kind of
there's
landmark.
2, and then I just showed you guys 3. Oh, this is gonna get.
Did you not go to CrossFit this week? Is that
No,
what you
I only went twice this week.
I can tell it's Star Wars.
I just didn't want to
It
like
looks like he's
here we
about
go.
to transform Power Rangers Alpha Edition.
Watchmen. Look
It's
at that.
morphin time. It's Alpha
Look at how
time.
young they look in these pictures. Like Alan Moore, and look at just how young they That's
This is the, if I'm
I'm
not
gonna go
mistaken,
back
Tom and
upstairs.
Tommy.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you. Give us
Panic in the
a
Sky.
Thank you.
it's the Panic in the Sky trade paperback, the Extinction Agenda trade paperback.
nice. Oh, look at this. Superman Dark Knight over Metropolis.
This is a great book. The Marvel Masterworks
Oh, it
of
looks like, yeah.
X-Men volume. This is Marvel Masterworks. I think this is volume 12. Yeah, this is volume 12.
More Spawn cover gallery.
The
Look at
cover
that.
gallery of Spawn.
Oh, everyone's favorite. Wait.
That's the movie cover.
Oh, nice. Oh, but it's
Thank you,
still
baby.
it's still Civil War.
It's Civil
Don't
War.
let the cover fool you. It's still going to be the actual.
Some people like it.
Oh, we reviewed it, and I did not like it.
Did we review it?
Oh, we did that for Over a New Reader. No, we did it for. We did a like movie versus
Comparison?
comic. Yes,
Mm.
remember? And
Mhm.
so we had to read it, and I was like, well, I know which one I prefer. Epic Collection, Black Panther, Volume 2. What else we got? Oh, Arkham Asylum.
That's the deluxe edition.
That's nice. Look at that.
Wow, you're going through all these. Good on you, man.
Did you not want me to?
Mm.
Oh,
Most of the time-
Thor, the Mighty Thor, Blood and Thunder. Look at that.
That's got some great Tom Greinberg artwork.
Yeah.
He's very divisive. Some people don't like his
This
art.
is getting Hive for defining that.
okay.
Dark Knight, a true Batman story.
That's actually
Vertigo.
by Paul Dini, right? It's not mistaken. It's Paul Dini and
Yep,
Eduardo
Paul
Verso.
Dino and Eduardo.
That's based on something that happened in his real life. Like when he was attacked, he was mugged. So he wrote this story.
Wow.
It's excellent.
And then Alien.
This is an adaptation, isn't it?
I think
By
so.
Dan O'Banion and Cristano Six. Thank you so much, William. Yeah, so this will be in our next giveaway piles. And if I haven't, actually, I may take some of these trade paperbacks and add them to somebody's
List.
no, to somebody's
Package.
package that I'm
Nice.
putting together. You just leave it right there for right now.
In front of me.
Okay, my back. Omar got the best one. Omar beheaded Alf. Thank you, Bruce. You're a monster. That's all I will say. I do appreciate it. Viva Peru, carajo. We already got that one. Thank you so much, Jack
Woo.
Perry. Please do a top 10 comic strips for now. Top 4 recommendations. Okay.
Gosh.
For me, Calvin and Hobbes, number one.
Hobbes.
Far Side is my favorite. Far Side, Calvin and Hobbes, Peanuts. Ooh, fourth. Only 4. That one's hard, man.
I like Blondie.
Okay. Not mine. Prince Valiant. The art
It's been a
alone.
long time since I've seen a comic strip.
Yeah, you don't get newspapers anymore.
No.
You get all your news from Facebook. I read the Paul Dini book.
Take it
Yes.
from me.
You were not taking my Oasis tape.
Oh, you want this?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a TikTok. I'm gonna run over it with my car.
Okay, no, you're not.
You have any Sonic comics? I do. I have the IDW Sonic comics, and then I have the crossover with Mega Man from the Archie era. Omar, do you think Civil War would have been better if Bendis had written it instead of Miller? Did you read Civil War 2? No, I do not.
There you go. There's
Omar and Amanda, can you recommend spooky reads for October?
Ooh,
I'm actually doing a top 5 hidden gems. Every month I try to do one, but you liked Infidel.
that's what I was gonna say. Infidel is the one I
One of my
remember the
favorites.
most. That's one of my favorites. You have to read that.
I like anthologies. Like the Razor Blades
Mhm.
anthologies is excellent. The new creepy anthologies that are coming out, they're coming out with a
Oh,
hardcover
shoot.
at the end of the month.
What did I just read that I really liked? It was a World War One.
Was it from Mad Cave or?
No, it was from Dark Horse, I think.
Oh,
Was it? Maybe it was the one where he was World War One soldier, and there was the werewolves. That was really creepy.
oh, that was from Mad Cave.
That was Mad Cave. Okay, yes. What was that?
What was that called?
That's a great question.
It's a great
Can't
question.
think of it.
Calvin Hobbs, my favorite. Bruce does all his planning for these over at the NMC Discord. Join the Patreon to help plot against them.
Wait,
Thank you
what?
so
That is
much.
what happens?
Thank you, Josh.
And don't forget that like button if you want to see Omar wear that Alf to New York Comic Con.
I'm afraid he might pop out of my wrist. Like my wrist
Because
is.
it's so manly.
I got a manly wrist. What can I say? Only my right wrist. I mean, he's holding on to dear life. He's like, ah.
You
Does
should
it
be-
work?
It just.
I need a battery for it.
You sure?
Dude,
Well,
I
it's
need,
been sitting
I
in
need
these
like
box for a long
readers
time.
to read what time that is. I have to have my readers on. Well,
this
it
is
looks like
definitely for a
it's,
child whose eyes are good.
11:30. Omar, what's the schedule for NMC? Oh, I actually worked with Dom on my schedule this week. So I didn't take a picture like an idiot. The schedule for the week is top 13 collected editions coming out in October tomorrow. And then Captain America Silver Age Omnibus Volume 2 reprint. Monday, we're kicking it off with Godzilla. Dom is doing the indie solicit. So you have Dark Horse, Image, IDW, and Boom. And I think he's got Titan as well. That's at 1:30 p.m. or 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then I'm interviewing Nandor Schaefer at 5 p.m. tomorrow. That'll be a
Okay.
live interview. Tuesday is the Marvel trade paperbacks. And at 4 p.m., I'm interviewing Julio Anta. And then Old Reader, New Reader on the Fantastic Four. That's at 8 p.m. by Mark Waid and Mike Wieringo. The Wednesday is top 10 absolute most wanted absolute editions.
Mhm.
And then at 3 p.m. I'm interviewing Ed Pisker's brother to talk about
right.
the Switchblade Shorties. I just talk about the legacy of Ed Pisker and what he left behind with his final
Mhm.
book that they're doing a crowd-funded project on. And then at 8 p.m. Amanda and I are doing Old Reader, New Reader on one of the horror movies that you all get to vote for.
Oh, yay.
Thursday is the live Marvel solicitations for January of 2025. That's crazy. Friday is a hair appointment for Melanie.
Just in case you were curious.
Friday is Conan the Barbarian, and I think that's when I'm putting Eric Larson's Spidey up there too. So that's this week. That's this week.
There we
Thank you
go.
so much for asking. Not Big Stu in Orlando. Omar, are you and Dan gonna do a stream talking
Are
about
you?
transfer? We should. It's so good.
you
Mermaid
think?
Scar, Mermaid Saga. So scary, almost took out NMC. Oh, because of the copyright strikes. Oh yeah. Jerks. I like the Universal Monster comics recently. I've been wanting to read those. They did Dracula, and I think was it Frankenstein that's next. I love this Q&A format. First time seeing comments in real time like this. It's usually just super chats. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No, we try to. Is that Dr. Stone? Is that who that is?
Nice.
Hey Omar, the Doom 2099 Anonymous has slightly different contents listed on different sites. Oh boy. Let me ask about the contents. I don't know if what have you seen? Do you mind sharing that, Michael? Hello, how are you? I recently
Hey,
read
Master
some of the DC Compact series. I think they were pretty good. What's your opinion on them? What do you think? I think they're great. I think they're great for new readers. I don't think they're quite for me because I'm at that age where I need my print size to be bigger. I'm not at that age where I need like a big phone yet, or my phone to have big font. Not yet.
Close, but not yet.
Shut up. Okay? You're not helping.
I realize I can't really drive at night. It gets
You could have stopped that kid drive or park. All right. But they're great. I think they're a great introduction to people that want to get into comics. Another dumb question. Never, not from you, Tiger Eyes. If on death row, what's your last meal? My mom's sicko. It's a Peruvian dish. What are you?
It's
last meal?
Question. Last meal ever?
Yeah.
Um,
Please don't make it an AMA thing.
it would definitely I could make that
Creepy Amanda.
It would definitely have to be mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes is your
apple
last
pie.
meal?
Wait, I like.
Oh, okay.
It'd
Keep
probably
going.
be like a turkey. Maybe like Thanksgiving meal. A whole Thanksgiving meal with an apple pie included in there. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you're gonna get a microwave meal.
They're like, here's your Swanson Thanksgiving dinner meal.
Boss calling you out with raisins, I bet. Nasty.
No, with what? And oh God, no.
Amanda's a family member that brings the potato salad with raisins to the.
That's also false. No, I do not do that. She's like, whatever, I'm cranberry sauce.
Omar, just give up. Get glasses. No, I'm not giving up my youth. Who's gonna donate a jitterbug? You SOB. I'm a new subscriber. I use your videos to help pick which Scott Pilgrim box
That's
set.
awesome. It's good.
Oh, dude, thank you so much.
We were just talking about those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to give away. They sent me 4 box sets of the prints. So I got to do some kind of special giveaway for those. Should I read new Ultimate Spider-Man? Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I have watched Slam Dunk. I never got to read it. It was coming out at a time when I wasn't big into manga in America. I was taking a
I
break.
think I've seen that on Crunchyroll. Lyndon's talked about watching it.
Yeah. It's good. It's the same guy that did
ramen?
Vagabond. That's what you want for
Hey,
your
the
last
chicken
meal.
flavored ramen though, because that's the best ramen.
I'd have paneer tikka.
There we go.
I love that you went with like mashed potato as your favorite. Can it be that nasty mashed potato that
No.
you made that one year? Hold on, let me explain why.
Wait.
Because Corey had the vegan.
I thought everyone liked that mashed potatoes.
Oh no, everybody likes you, so we had to lie. You use real butter
no,
milk,
I didn't. I used coconut milk
Oh,
because he was going vegan, and that was a mistake.
you think your forefathers died so you can make vegan mashed potatoes?
I don't know.
Omar's a racist against white people. Yes, that's why I married one, and some of my best friends are
That's why
white.
I'm here.
Isn't that what the racist thing to say? Some of my best friends happen to be white.
Yes, exactly.
Do you think we will eventually get deluxe editions of Shueisha's digitally colored manga once the faux leather hype runs its course? Oh, that's gonna be a while. You bought the Scott Pilgrim prints because you thought it was an art book. No, they're just prints, right? But they're really cool. Which, out of curiosity, which limited edition print did you get? Because there's like there's 5 different ones that you can get. Oh no, everyone likes you. I'm just a racist against you. That's so true. Dragon Ball ZA new show, first few episodes will be released in America on the big screen as a movie. Is that that's when we were at New York Comic Con? They premiered the trailer.
They did. I remember that because that was a big thing.
Is it Daima? Maybe it was Daima. All I know is that now it hits different with Akira Toriyama.
Oh, maybe
gone.
that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Dragon Ball's Daimama's first episodes. It probably was maybe that. Yes.
Yeah.
Because that was last year.
It hits different now that Akira Toriyama's gone.
Hey, can you read that backwards? I can't.
You got
Rickrolled.
Rickrolled. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Why did you make me read that backwards?
I don't know. I recently completed reading Dune 3 graphic novel, The Prophet. What do you think about the book? Have you read it?
I read the book. Yeah, when I loved the original Dune movie, and I back in the days of VHS was really hard to get like the different versions because like There's supposed to be like this 8-hour cut, but I think I ended up with like the 3.5-hour cut. But I really love the book. The book is so good. You talk about world building, man. That guy was amazing. I haven't read the graphic novel adaptations though. MD Masoon wants to recommend you.
You know what? Feel free. Yeah. Put them in the chat. Anyone that Omar will then collate and then start doing.
Here's the question: what's your favorite horror movie? Just one. Give me one. Your favorite horror movie. Everybody in the chat right now.
What he's gonna do? He's gonna collate them, and then every week he's gonna put up a poll.
Yep. And then Amanda's gonna have to watch it by herself.
You guys are gonna vote for it, and I have to watch it in a dark room by myself.
Okay. Some sites I've seen. Doom 2099 includes one of the 220. I think they do. One of the 2099 AD specials is in there. You're right about that.
There you go.
The original Dune movie is a treat, corny but fun. Potentially was it really that good or was it really that bad? I love that one, man.
We have not done that yet.
So I'm not seeing that Shadow comment, so I can't ban him. The one that I hate, Josh. Okay, I found it on Discord on August 23rd. I posted a pic of the Alf Watch. I'm just assuming Bruce saw it and paid it forward.
That's awesome.
So this is a collaboration between you and Bruce.
Uh-oh.
You both are dead to me. Cone heads.
Is that I've seen that.
I like that movie, man.
Barney's Great Adventure. I've also seen that. Because
why would you have seen that?
Because it came out when I was like 5. So of course, like Barney was like popular when I was.
Do you have a crush on any of them boys?
No.
Yeah. I love Silent Hill movies. Silent Hill 1 is actually good. Melanie's favorite horror.
Is your mom.
It's your mom. Which one? In Silent Hill?
No, I've seen the first Silent Hill.
Who'd you have a crush on in Silent Hill?
No, I didn't. I was saying I had a crush on John Taylor Thomas when I was 5.
That has nothing to do with Barney.
I know. You were asking who I had a crush on. It was John Taylor Thomas.
Sleepy Hollow, not horror, but it could be a fun movie. Like that's how you break in somebody that doesn't like horror. You watch some. You've seen Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton's.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Because I went through a phase where I had to watch all of the Johnny Depp movies because Pirates of the Caribbean came out, and I was like, oh, I really like Johnny Depp. I need to now watch every movie he's ever been in. So I had to watch like Benny and June,
what did you think
Sleepy
of
Hollow.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Did not watch that because
guess what you might be watching.
But I had to watch like Ed Wood and
Ed Wood.
Creepy, yeah.
Not creepy.
Donnie Basco. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go through them all. I'm gonna watch them all. Just like I had a crush on Elijah Wood, so I watched them all when Lord of the Rings came out. So.
You watched The Good Son
and all of Sean Astin's movies. They had The Good Son. Yes. The Radio Flyer. I was like, I'm gonna go through.
So what did you think about Goonies?
Well, I love Goonies.
Have you ever seen Monster Squad? I'm thinking about starting it off with Monster Squad.
I've never seen Monster Squad.
Oh, dude.
No, I watched Goonies a long time ago. Like
I think you'll like Monster Squad. Evil Dead 2. Have you seen any of the Evil Deads or Army of Darkness? Oh, dude.
No, it's all that Army of Darkness.
You did?
The one on Netflix. Is that the same thing?
That's not a.
Okay, there you go. The one with Dave Bautista? Nope, then never.
No, what?
In that Army of Darkness? What that was called?
Army of the Dead?
Army of the Dead. That's what it's called. But that's all I'm
No, that's a different two different movies. Blair Witch Project.
I have seen that because it was 1999 and
we thought it was real. We thought it was real.
I had to see it.
Thanks, MTV.
And it did creep me out. Yes.
John Carpenter's Halloween is excellent.
And they've seen the original one, but I've seen the some of the other ones.
Should be an HBO show. Isn't that what they're doing? What's the HBO Dune show?
Yeah, no, they are.
It's a good one.
There is one they're making. I know Ballerina.
I agree. Prince of Darkness is excellent, dude. Some of my favorites are like, I don't think I can get them to watch because they're just way too creepy. Like The Exorcist and Rosemary's Baby and The Omen. There's a special creepiness to them. Like
The Omen is one I'm scared to watch.
The Exorcist.
And same with The Exorcist.
The Exorcist still gets you. Like practical effects and everything. Oh my gosh. When that little girl turns her head 180, of course, there's a lot of messed up things in that movie. Terrifier 2. I just talked about the practical effects.
Every time I see Terrifier, I'm like, that just seems like...
You did review Aliens last year. Alien beat out Aliens.
Exactly.
Or Alien beat out Aliens last year in last year's poll. So what we'll do is on Sunday, I'll put up a poll, and then you all vote for the movie we review on Wednesday at 8 p.m. live. Ernest Cares Too, but I'm actually having the team of Ernest, including Ernest's nephew, who I'm friends with, next. I think that interview, because they're doing a graphic novel of Ernest. That is on October 10th at 6 p.m. live. So very excited for that because, he was a Kentucky guy. So yeah, Poltergeist. That's a great one. I love the Most Wanted series, Omar. Could you please consider doing Most Wanted Iron Man and Wolverine on? Iron Man, is John still in the chat? My recommendation, turn Tumad. I think Rahul Narayan will back me up on this one. Where is that? I've never seen that one. You know what?
No.
I'm gonna go with Cemetery Man.
All right, there we go.
Just make Omar watch Transformers: Revenge of the
That's his horror movie.
Yeah, that's a horror movie.
That is the death of cinema.
Friday the 13th, the original, huh? Orphanage is so good. The Strangers. Did you watch? I could have sworn you've seen The Strangers.
I've seen the Liv Tyler Strangers.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. It's a remake of this. I think it was a Danish flick.
Terrifying.
Called Ills. I really like Ills.
Yeah.
And I think Strangers was
It's weird.
A good remake.
Like I love Tremors.
Tremors is fun.
Like it's hard because I've seen a lot of zombie flicks except for like Evil Dead and stuff like that. But like someone said Train to Busan. I've seen that. But because of like the more of the human element.
What gets you? Like
I think
like
it's
supernatural. Jump scare gets you.
Jump scares get me. I think it's
what about body horror?
Body horror, yes. Because I don't want to watch Hostel. Definitely, I tried watching. I remember the original Saw, and I said no, I cannot do that.
Well, those are a little more like torture
porn. Yes,
they didn't want to use that word on a Saturday morning.
That's what they call it.
Wow, man.
But body horror would definitely get me. Things like that, and then
what about psychological horror?
Yes.
So pretty much if it's scary,
except if it's zombies, because for some reason that's different. Like I could probably watch it the jump scares will get me, but it won't like leave me with lasting nightmares. Like
oh my gosh, it's Rudy from the Monster Squad. That's awesome, dude.
You were just talking about where you put it up.
I will put it up on the poll. You guys vote for it. Monster Squad will go up against something else that's kind of like not real horror, but can get her into horror elements. Have you seen Planet of the Dead?
No.
Roberto Rodriguez?
No.
You've never seen Dusk Till Dawn either?
No, I have not.
You don't even know the twist from Dusk Till Dawn?
Mm.
Oh, we're watching that one. I hope that one wins. The Mist is so good. You've seen The Mist.
I have seen The Mist.
Have you seen the black and white Mist?
No.
So there's a black and white version because it's a love letter to those classic monster horror movies, like the big monster movies. Yeah, so it hits different when it's in black and white.
I don't know why there's certain ones that I've watched.
Amanda.
Yes.
I don't know. Evil Dead. So
that are just
so
great.
Good,
like
man.
Is it because of the I don't know.
Wow, Saturday morning fan going old school.
Lady in White.
We must fix this. Bruce Campbell is amazing. You've seen him in Spider-Man.
I know who Bruce Campbell is.
You've seen him in other movies.
Oh, yeah, he was in, what is that? There was a TV show, a version of Evil Dead or something.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt. After finishing Gotham Central, where can I follow those characters and storylines? There is what is it called? There's a mini series called Book of... it's the Spectre story that follows the new Spectre by Greg Rucka. Some of the characters show up in 52.
Yeah.
Some of the characters do show up in 52. Greg Rucka's question has been collected in a trade paperback. Unfortunately, they never really follow up like on the detectives and stuff like that. Not truly. What is your favorite Marvel Jujutsu Kaisen character? I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen. My kids love it, just like all the kids love it. Marvel character? Wolverine. Who's your favorite Marvel character?
Spider-Man.
Okay. Monster Squad. Wolfman. Dude, that documentary made me cry. Wolfman's Guide Nards. Omar needs God.
Okay.
What are you, my best friend who's a Catholic priest? House 2 is so good. Man, you guys are recommending some good stuff. HBO is just doing some kind of adaptation of one of the books. I'm talking about all of them. All of them would make an amazing TV series. Exorcist 3, If You Want to Die, has one of the best, if not the best, jump scare I've ever seen.
No, okay.
Because you don't expect it, and it is one of the greatest jump scares ever. Like I can't recommend. The movie itself is actually very underrated. Like I don't like Exorcist 2, but Exorcist 3, what is it called? It's got a name. The Heretic, I think, is excellent. Can you recommend some Halloweeny vibe? I thought we did earlier.
Hounds of War is the one I was talking about.
Hounds of War. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah. That's a good one. I like Chew. I like the Harrow County is excellent. Yes. Nocturnals is a lot of fun. Blackwood, which just came out from Dark Horse. Hellboy. Get any of the EC books, man. They're in trade paperback now. They're $19.99. Vault of Horror, Tales from the Crypt, or the what is the other one called? Vault of Horror, Tales from the Crypt, and the Haunt of Fear.
Yeah. I say yeah, like I know.
You should know. Are you afraid of clowns?
Yes. I mean, it did scare me.
What did?
It.
What is it?
The movie.
I know.
Where you go with that? No, I do not like clowns. That's why.
Have you seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No, but
Oh my god!
That's why I didn't like the clown season of American Horror Story.
Those aren't even horror movies.
I know they're not
so bad.
But I don't like.
Ernest Scared Stupid frightened me as a child. You know, you're not the first person that says that to me. Troll was still. To be clear, I don't know what that Bruce saw my pick of the Alf watch. I'm just assuming he did. Why wouldn't you pay attention to? Event Horizon, no one brings that one up.
Wow.
Ernest and the Dreamstone. That's right. I'm having the creator on along with Ernest's nephew, who wrote the biography of Ernest, and he's behind the Ernest documentary. And his daughter happens to be best friends with my daughter, and it was adorable how I found out. She's like, yeah, my dad's like, his uncle was somebody in Hollywood. So we were walking around because it didn't hit me, right? We were walking around Walmart, and I'm like, who's your dad's uncle? And just one day, because we were just talking, because I was taking them to go get like stuff for what's it called? The what's the thing you all like? Chocolate, marshmallow, graham crackers. What is that thing called?
S'mores?
S'mores, thank you. Don't answer like that. I grew up in Peru. We didn't have s'mores or like fire pits. Anyway,
everything fire pits. You did.
So she was like, some guy named like James Varney. Like James Varney. So as we're walking to the checkout, it hits me. Jim Varney. And I turn around, I yell at her. I'm like, Ernest is your great uncle? And she's like, I guess. I don't know. And I'm like, you've never seen Ernest Goes to Camp. She's like, I've never seen any of his movies. All I know is that my dad really loved him. And I was like,
oh my
God. My daughter's seen Ernest Goes to Camp. So my youngest daughter, Alicia, who's best friends with this little girl, was like, you haven't seen Ernest Goes to Camp? It's a good movie.
Aww.
It's got an awesome soundtrack. Yeah, that's how I found out. The Descent. She did see The Descent one.
I did. That
was at my house.
Yes.
Scared her.
It scared me. Yeah.
Hello. Hope all is well, Minties. Omnibus. Oh, I like that. Omar, need your force arm moving house and still having packed. Oh, dude. Good luck. Have you seen The Thing? Like the original?
No.
Oh, it's good.
No, I've not seen the original.
Yeah. Mummy, you've seen The Mummy.
Oh,
right?
I've seen all the Mummies.
Yeah. Look, The Mummy's a good segue to horror because it's funny. It's got good-looking people. Like the entire cast is good-looking.
Very sexy. Yeah.
And then it's got jump scares.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good way to horror.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Black and white mist is so
I didn't even consider The Mummy horror, but I guess that's like what
I remember the cartoon.
Is the definition of horror.
Ooh, Silver Bullet with Corey Haim. That was a Stephen King adaptation. I think that would be good. That's a good one, man. I'll do that. I'll do the Monster Squad versus Silver Bullet. I'm pretty sure Monster Squad will win. Like Monster Squad oh my gosh, like the practical effects and the makeup in Monster Squad is so good. Shaun of the Dead. You've seen that?
Yes, I've seen that.
I got a limited theatrical run over here for the 20 years. Dude, the ending of The Mist. So The Mist is, of course, based on a Stephen King short story, right? The ending of The Mist had Stephen King wrote a letter to Frank Darabont, who I love, by the way. His adaptations of Stephen King, including The Blob. Wait, I know Stephen King didn't do The Blob, but the 1988 Blob is excellent. And Stephen King wrote, "You managed to creep me out. Well done." Because he changed the ending. The ending of the book is different.
Ending is fantastic.
The ending is so not Hollywood ending, man.
Oh, that was my favorite ending. I never felt.
We are talking about From Dusk Till Dawn until on the NMC Movie Club for October. We need to vote in on it. There you go. The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox, the next one. Dusk Till Dawn movies about two. Hey, don't, Danny. Okay, I'll read it. Dusk Till Dawn is about two thieves that kidnap a family, and Danny Trejo rescues them.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. You know who else is in there? Oh, and there's a really good scene. Let me see if I can find a good picture. Oh my God, they're both. This young lady. That's a cigarette burn.
Are you serious?
She's in the movie.
Cleanse my palate after that.
I forgot my train of thought. I don't know what you're talking about. Better than Jump Scare in The Haunting of
okay. So I have seen that, and that's a good jump scare.
Oh, dude, that's a good one too.
That's a great jump scare.
I was also younger when I saw The Exorcist 3. It's very similar. It's one that you don't expect, right? Dude, that jump scare in The Haunting at Hill House. Like my daughter and I were both like screaming and looking at each other at the same time and looking at the TV. We were like, because we didn't see it coming. It was so good. Mono's The Hands of Fate. No. Hey, Omar, hope you have a mint day. Thank you so much. Omar, just make sure you don't get confused with The Exorcist 2. It's called The Heretic. That's the one that's called The Heretic. Third one's just called Exorcist 3. Omar should dress as a clown next time.
Why? That's why.
Or I should just buy clowns, and the next time she has me watch her dog, I'll just put clowns around hidden corners of her house. So when she wakes up one day, she's gonna be like, "That clown wasn't there." My buddy Rob and I actually did that. Our friend Travis has a fear of dolls, so we house sit for him.
Also don't like
and we found a bunch of dolls at Goodwill. We spent like $7, and we put them on his bed. So when he came home from his vacation, while we house sit, he texted us and said that he refused to sleep on his bed because he was like, "That was really messed up, guys. It's not funny at all." I thought it was
not
hilarious.
funny.
I hated it. Didn't scare me one bit. And that's a poem that rhymed.
Good rhyme. Is that like almost like a haiku?
The Exorcist is actually Legion, based upon the novel he wrote. Smart. I can't believe I forgot about that. Shout out to Jim Varney. That's right.
That's right.
Heretic is Exorcist. Omar lived. I did live Madam Web. We all lived it. Anybody that watched it. My grandma had a VHS compilations of Ernest commercials that we watched. That's all. Those are all on YouTube now. Hey, Vern, like those compilations. Have you ever lived in the U.S.? How long have you lived in the U.S.? I've lived in the U.S. since 1987. Peru doesn't have fire. I said fire pits.
They also would have fire.
I don't have fire pits.
I feel like that would be. Like,
do you wish there was more Marvel Warhammer material? I have no idea how much Torun Grumback and Kieran Gillen were like gamers. Saw Ernest Goes to Camp in theaters back in the summer of '86. I love that movie, man. No, camp is still open. Watcher in the Woods is excellent. Mummy.
Oh, I love the Mummy ride. We went on that
Nightwind
like 2 or 3 times the last time we were at Universal, just because it was like.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yeah, I love roller coasters.
How much you like roller coasters?
Very much like the roller coasters.
Hey, you want s'mores? More of what? It's a good joke. The
Good
Collector.
joke.
What's up, buddy? New show on FX is Grotesquerie.
Yeah, people have been mentioning that in the chat, but I don't know anything about it.
Whoa, the decapitated head and the boat scene in Jaws. That's a good one, too.
That's a good. Oh, I love Jaws.
I'm sure there's a compilation of best jump scares. I'll show Amanda. Hey, Omar, how are you? Can you please show the Eric Larson? Yeah, here. Why don't you answer the next question?
All right, next question. Yes. Let's see.
But you got to be able to answer it.
DBZ All-Star James shamelessly plugging the fact that we had the thing as part of the NMC Discord movie club last October, please.
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
thank you, James.
And do you know when we're getting the Punisher epics? If we're gonna get any more?
I don't yet, but I know in the next solicitations on Thursday, there's a couple of reprints of trade paperbacks of the Punisher. So they're not done with the character. This is the direct market cover, by the way. Gotta go with the Venom one.
There we go. Look at that.
This is what the spine looks like. Larson. And then the back of the book. And I think underneath the dust jacket, oh, it's different. It's Larson Spidey.
Gorgeous.
Here you go. Is that what you wanted to see? I think.
Yeah. Have you seen the Mist TV series?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like the Dusk Till Dawn TV series. Yeah, they're not good.
Yeah. Hey, DB's All Stars, right? Join the Patreon.
Join the movie club.
For $1 a month or more, you could do things like join the movie club.
Dunkin' on Josh. Is that a fake Dunkin' on Josh?
We all dunk on Josh.
Does no one respect Josh? I know his mom
I don't
does
know. Oh my gosh. But yeah, join movie club. That's a really cool thing that we do. We also have a book club as well. In our Patreon is
we
also
have Ask Me Anything
and Ask Me Anything, the AMAs. So there's
I have a one-on-one. That one's sold out at the moment. And thank you all. And thank you all that have been a part of the Patreon. I couldn't be doing this without you all. Seriously, my favorite gift is that from that movie too. Oh, to the gift. Yes. I can't wait for Amanda to like see what happens in that movie.
Yep.
The original Mummy is a classic. We should. Yeah. Have you ever seen any of the Universal classic movies, like the black and white ones?
Nope. I've seen all. I did.
Maybe
not
I'll bring one.
I did not see Tom Cruise's Mummy, which I'm happy about.
You did.
No, you saw it on
the plane.
We watched it. I don't remember watching it with you. I just remember you
watching it together.
Watched it together.
We just didn't like it. I don't think I finished it. Did you?
No, I didn't finish it.
That was bad.
Cleanse your palate. We just I not.
Yeah.
I guess so. The Thing is my original favorite movie, hands down.
And honestly, The Thing prelude wasn't bad either. I love The Fog. The Fog's one of my favorites when I was a kid. That one freaked me out. American Werewolf in London has one of the best like transformation scenes. Like you feel the pain of the character as he's transforming into a werewolf.
Which one's that? because I've seen one of these.
You've seen the crappy one.
That's what
You've
I'm
seen the
thinking.
American Werewolf in Paris.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I knew because that's your generation. I'm like, this is
That's
awful.
100%.
I don't think I finished that movie.
Hey, what do you think? This is interesting, because Batman. Does
Yeah, he's not a
Superman-
real.
anyone else have a Hollywood?
I had
favorite
no
star?
idea of fictional characters.
And I thought they paid for that. So that's my question.
Who
Did
paid? WB?
so? No, apparently, yeah, did WB pay for it? Because apparently the actors like pay to be on the. It's not like they just like someone vote. Like that's what I've read. Up on. Like so, like
wait. So I can pay to be on the Hollywood?
I don't know if you can. I think you
Why
have to have
can't
some
I?
like certain like I don't know credentials, but
Wait, what credentials?
I don't know.
I was in 2 movies.
I don't
I'm on
know.
IMDb.
Oh,
I
God.
do have a Hollywood star.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Sure. Fictional characters.
Why not?
He's an iconic character.
Yeah.
More people will know Batman than, I don't know, Josh Hartnett.
Oh shoot! 2-minute warning. It is.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
All right, let's take 5 more questions.
Okay. Let's see. Thoughts on the newly announced Bane and Deathstroke team up movie, Logan Wayne.
She said that to me.
I did.
Yeah. And I said,
was like,
sure.
Sure. Why not?
I'm in. Dude, how about that cast, though, of like One Piece Season 2? Oh, man, that's going to break some hearts with I Want to Live. Oh, I can't wait for One Piece Season 2. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Man, I tried watching Wolves with Clooney and Pitt on Apple 20 minutes.
I mean,
not good. Going to give it another try. Have you seen it?
no, I haven't watched it yet. I know it just came out, so it'll
Is it
be on
getting
my
bad
list.
ratings or something?
I mean, I know they decided not to put it in, or they did a very, very limited theatrical run. I don't know. I mean, it's Pitt and Clooney. It's fine.
Omar, thank you so much, Alex. Stephen King said in interviews that Frank Darabont came up with the ending and should have and haven't thought himself when writing the story. The end. Oh, I'm sorry. I think and haven't thought himself when writing the story. Like an ending that King himself didn't.
Oh, that's what he
Have you
said.
seen The Witches with Angelica Houston?
I have not
It's like
seen
a British movie. It's creepy.
I've not seen the original. I did see the
the remake is awful.
with Anne Hathaway, which is terrible.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
We don't talk about that.
Yes. I know I've seen like parts of with witches just because of my age and where
Okay, you're not that young. You just didn't like horror.
Also,
When is
that's true.
X-Men 97 trade paperback coming out?
It's a great question.
I don't know. Maybe January? Legion. Thank you, Jack Ferry.
There we go. It's 1 p.m., but we're going over time. Just a couple more, and then
We'll take
we're
3
good.
more questions. 3 more questions.
All right. Let's see. Dear questions. Have y'all been enjoying reading From the Ashes? I've been loving it, exploring how everyone is coping and processing with the fall of Krakoa.
I love that you're reading it. Like Krakoa was rough. Ending Krakoa was rough for a lot of people. A lot of people are like, I can't read X-Men anymore. And I get that, right? Every era that comes to an end, people are like, well, I'm done with X-Men. So I think it's great that people like us, right, that are X-Men fans, you just you read it. It's just part of life. I've only read the Gail Simone's issue #1 and Jed McKay's one. I liked Gail Simone's Uncanny one. Jed McKay's X-Men, Adjectiveless X-Men one, I thought was just okay, which is kind of weird because I love everything he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Although people told me later that he got better. So I guess we'll see. I haven't read I read the first issue of NYX. That was really good. I really like that. You want me to review the Zelda box set? Yes. We'll take 2 more questions.
Okay. Oh, don't forget to thanks for all we do. Don't forget that like button, guys, since we're still on here.
Thank you, DBC All-Star.
There we go. You said, will you release it?
Yeah.
Review
And
the
the only horror movie I've recently watched are old horrible ones that were Mystery Science Theater 3000. Is that where
makes
Mono's The Hands of Fate came from?
I think so, because that's what I've watched. Yes.
She liked The Quiet Place. I didn't. I thought it was okay at best. And I watched the new one with Lupita and the gentleman that's
what
playing
it's
Johnny
called?
Storm. Quiet Place, isn't it? Isn't it called The Quiet Place?
Is it?
With the Jim from The Office.
Yeah, I do. But
And his wife, Emily Blunt.
That was The Quiet something else. And yes, sure.
Wait, is it not called? Now you got me thinking. What the heck's that trilogy called?
Is it?
The Quiet Happening?
The
Quiet. It has to be The Quiet Place. I thought
It is Quiet Place. Yes. Okay. Yes. Fine.
Gosh dang it, Amanda! You're the movie person of the show.
I don't know why it just didn't make sense to me.
I thought it was okay at best.
I liked
She
the
liked
first
that.
one. The second one was a little long, but I haven't seen the third one yet.
I did not
I'll
like
watch that one again.
the second or third one. The first one.
Someone
was okay.
said that the Polar Express keeps them awake at night, and
that
true.
Uncanny
That's
Valley
Uncanny
is
Valley.
creepy.
There we go.
What about horror about Godzilla? Except for the FX, of the 70s movies. Oh, have you seen the 1999 Matthew Broderick?
That's
See, we had that up on our poll to vote for people.
No one wanted to watch it for like, it wasn't really that bad, I think. Well, we did rate it in our Godzilla ratings movie.
Thank you, Kyle. Omar has 100,000 subscribers and he's a fictional character. You can get a star. Thank you. And I think you should pay for it for saying no earlier. Ernest goes to jail.
I'll do it.
Yes. Where he has a doppelganger.
There we go. You pay to get approved for a star, and if you're approved, so they have to pay for it. It's not like there's like, we just had made a list, and guess what, Chris Hemsworth, you're on it. You get a star.
Donald Duck and the droids have stars as well. Look,
does Mickey Mouse have one? Because like I feel like Mickey Mouse before Donald. I mean, just saying.
Oh, it makes sense. Yeah.
Superman before Batman? No. Okay.
What about Wonder Woman? Equal opportunities.
Yeah, you're right. I know.
No, it's okay, Alex. I just wanted to make sure I read what you wrote is right. Unpopular opinion: DC should reprint Batman by Neil Adams with the original inks and colors. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Aren't they trying to do that? I thought there was feedback that they were. Quiet Place Day Zero is what it's called. Yes, Jack, let me introduce you to Jess from Omnidog. Who's that? Who is she? What do you think of Image Skybound's Frankenstein comics? I haven't read them. That's what somebody was talking about, the Dracula and Frankenstein. You guys saw Fall Guy.
Not yet, but the lady next to me was watching it when I was on the plane to LA, but I did not watch it.
Not for me, unless I'm forced to watch it.
I won't force him to watch it.
I apologize if this has already been covered and you're probably tired of hearing about it. With any news, I mentioned it earlier. They said they're sending a PDF to the retailers, and the retailers should be getting a hold of people that ordered it. That's what I was told this week.
All right.
All right.
Time do we have one more?
One more question, Amanda.
One more question.
Bugs Bunny has a star as well.
There we go. All right, one more question.
Shut up. Fall Guy sucked. My man, Tiger Eyes, who's always
Is that
positive.
what we're gonna end on? Okay.
No, that's not a question. My favorite character is Nova, Sam Alexander. Your thoughts on him? I think he's great. Yeah. I like. My favorite is Richard Rider, though.
Maybe we'll get a Nova.
All right, here's the last question.
Amanda, how hard is it becoming amazing? Well,
being amazing.
It is very difficult.
She had to pay to get
amazing.
that title.
I had to pay to get that title. But to live up to it every day is a challenge. You just got to be on your best every day. Come out with a smile on your face, and
did you just watch a TED talk on like
be amazing? And just always going out there and trying new things and never saying no unless it's a bad thing.
What are you going on about? What? That's a real answer. Well, this is really positive. And
there we go.
Thank you all so much for watching. Check us out every Saturday at 11 a.m. Amanda and I will be back with our horror Reels talk on Wednesday. So you all get to vote for the movie. I'll put up a poll next.
Guys. Be gentle.
I'll put up a poll next week or this Sunday. I'll put up a poll this Sunday. I'm back every day, so there'll be a video every day, sometimes 2 or 3. And a big thank you to all of you. Check out cheapgraphicnovels.com, our sponsor here in America. They're having a huge sale right now, so go and check out their sales. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button on the way out. That's it, everybody.
Good journey, folks. And if you feel it, chase it.
That's how you're ending this. What the heck? Make sure we got all the super chats. Please do. Okay, got that one.
We got them all.
After finishing Gotham Central, got that one. Got that one. Make sure we didn't miss any.
Just make sure we didn't miss anyone.
All right, thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are. Bye-bye.